Hello, you guys. As you can see, my stream's not perfect right now, but I'm trying my best. How are you guys doing? Hello, that one leaf. How are you? It's been so long. Hi, Viral. Right to scuff. Oh, you know what I mean? So I totally forgot. How do I do that whole thing? The audio? Is the audio bad? Hello, Millie Moody. The audio. Is that better? Is that better? Let's see. All right, somebody tell me if it's better or not, because I know I didn't have bypass turned on. There we go. Oh, God. Okay, so I don't know why. I've been having so much trouble with this dang computer this entire time. The audio is slightly a little echoey. Now it's better. Hello, Cypher. Thank you for the membership. I do appreciate that. Hello, my God. Thank you. That one leaf. I appreciate it. Now it's better. Yeah, I forget. For some reason, when I plug my VT into the Mac, it adds like these settings. So it's like if I don't turn them on or I don't turn bypass on, it procs them. Hello, my cute wife. I've missed you so much. Hello, my dear Tazado. I am not used to this. Good God. When was the last time I streamed? So how long are we here? 1 hour? I'm not sure, Jace the Ace. How are you doing? Long time no see. I feel like does my motions look a little bit more fluid to you guys than normal? I don't know if any of you guys can see that. All right, where is my thingy? Over a month ago? Crazy. Eldridge is in the trenches. That's the name of my PC. My computer PC. This is a Mac Studio I'm going on. I feel like is my audio really loud? Let me see. They look more caffeinated? I'm not doing very well. My dad called me lazy and I insist I do XC. What is XC? A tail still hypnotizing? Thank you. Let me zoom in. What is XC? Oh God, I am not used to this at all. Oh God. Yeah, they're pretty fluid. Yeah, I know. It looks like really strangely fluid for some reason. And I'm not exactly sure why, but it looks like a little bit like higher refresh rate. XE cross country. I see. I can't tell if it's more fluid or if it's just been a while since I saw your beautiful model movement. I think it's more fluid, low key. Maybe because no Shoost. It could be. I think that's the one thing is my audio like peaking at all too loud? Because I do see it going in the red. Does anybody know? Yeah, I don't think Shoost is available on Mac, so that's the only thing I'm kind of taking the L on. But I do think it looks a little clearer when I do it without it. Where's the chat on stream? I was about to see if I still had that saved. I tried to salvage what I could from my last computer before it absolutely obliterated. Or just finds when the whole bar turns red, it peaks. Ah, okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. All right, let me see. Where is my OneDrive? Long story short, I think I fried my last PC. Whenever I did the treadmill thing. So, I don't think we're gonna do any more treadmills. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Shoop isn't in chat, says right now. Laundry working well so far? All things considered, I would say. Other than, it's kind of a nightmare whenever you download something new into Mac. It, like, freaks out. But so far, so good. I really wanted, like, a PC where it's, like, you know, if this happens again, I can just take it to like Apple and they can figure it out. So it's my fault. I get to live debt free. Yeah. I think I fried my PC, you guys. That was only a $1,200 motherboard I may have just fried. It was your fault in the end though. Low key. Wow, Donut Chat, she is boiled and she is fried. No super chat can donut max this. I'd have to agree right now. No super chat can donut maxes at all. So you think the treadmill caused the PC to die? Yeah, I did a very foolish thing, Jace the Ace. Ooh, I'm still getting used to talking. I plugged in my very, very expensive computer into the same socket as a high-power treadmill, and I believe it was just too much energy, and I think I fried my other computer. Okay, but did you notice the new HoloLive English trend? Walking streams? Really? Really? Oh, God. Can you imagine that? Oh, God. I didn't know that. That's actually really, really funny, though. Sato, leave my vicinity, says that one leaf. Kayozia may have lined up the dominoes, but you're the one that knocked them over. Low key. I blame Stella. I didn't want to collab with Stella, and look what happened. All right, let me see if I can find a chat. Those bones pop, though. Let's see, hold on. I don't think I can do any more. I can do my hands, maybe. Coincidence? I think not, exactly. But it was really funny because I was talking to my PC repair guy, and he's like, you don't usually plug in a computer this expensive directly into the wall. And I was like, ah, that's good to know. So now I have a nice little UPC uninterrupted power supply. And now I plug it's like a giant battery and a backup. So it's like I plug that into the wall. So that way my computer is safe. And actually if the power goes out, which the power went out 2 days ago, it actually like can keep my computer alive, like powered on. The universe wants us to collab. Oh god. Okay, so I don't know about the whole walking thing. I don't know. Do I chance it? We're so back. Oh god. So I smashed one of my Xbox controllers since last time. Jace the Ace, why did you do that? Why did you let your wrath get over you, Jace the Ace? All right, let me see if I can find that document. We learn about tech. Let's go. Hell yeah. What are you talking about? All right, documents, VTuber. Did I save it? Was I responsible? Oh, I did not save my chat overlay. Rip, you guys. Rip chat. Tasato, you recently did an overlay. Do you know what overlay you did? We can't chance another hiatus. I know. No, don't chance it. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's just like, I'm very glad that my components, my electrical components, I gotta turn on the fan real quick, was under warranty. Because if not, I would have been absolutely shafted. There we go. I got a new chair. This is Dark Virus approved. I got a new sitting chair, and it's for like like heavyweighters. So it's for people like, I think they said 500 to 600 pounds, so it's huge, and it's super comfortable. I really like it. Man, it feels weird not looking at a chat. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit more. Hi guys, how are you guys been doing? Some of you guys look like you've been in the trenches, I'm not gonna lie. I just use Stream Elements, whatever. Oh, see, I don't know how to use Stream Elements. I need to learn how to dual stream on Twitch still. I know Stella taught us, but I forgot. Anyways, I was melting alive today at my local Carvel's. Not Raina melting alive. Raina, did you see my new Labubu? Isn't it cute? It was only 94 here today. Send a link, please. My cat destroyed mine. Oh, yeah. It's a great chair. It's only like $272, which is like, for how big it is, it's actually like a really good deal, all things considered. Because I couldn't take it anymore, my teammates kept abusing the flint and steel and fireballs. So, Jace the Ace, you let your emotions and your anger get the best of you. Is that what I'm hearing? All right, let me check my stream real quick on my end. I have not checked it yet. I meant to. I got a Switch too. I haven't really played it all that much. I think I only played Suika and stuff like that. Are you just raw dogging streaming with OBS? Yeah. Do you use Stream Elements? Oh, wow. Yeah, I think my model looks definitely more... I'm looking at the delay. I feel like it looks a little bit more clear. That's interesting. Jealous is Dark Virus. I'm slow and I forgot what you're jealous about. Evil Labubu. By the way, my two Mermicornos come in the mail soon. That's good to hear, Raina. That's what I do, Stella. Yeah, I like how... wow, I missed you guys. Well, I'm still coughing as always. I missed you guys. Because it happened too many times, I just flipped out that time. I love violence, says Jace the Ace. Okay, I do see my thing kind of turning completely red. Let me turn that down just a little bit. There we go. Jace the Ace, why do you love violence? Welcome back. Hello, a wild Pav. How are you doing? Oh, since I'm playing Power World in that case, since I wanted to try dual streaming. I don't know if Power World is available. I will say, like, for gamings, I'm gonna have to do it on Eldridge when she's up and running. But for now, I'm very limited on the game options for Mac. I'm glad you're back, Oshi. Thank you, Millie Moody. I've been in the trenches. I've been in the trenches. I could not believe my computer just fried. Got you in the background while doing that. Listen here, Hayu. How are you doing, my dear? While doing the cyber awareness challenge. I don't miss that at all. Yeah, that's right. You're on the second monitor. No, but all serious, glad to have you back. Hello, my dear Hayu. I'm glad for you to be back in America. I like harassing you and I like arguing about absolutely nothing with you. So welcome back to the homeland, the motherland. There we go. Like that one. Also, I hate my father. Jace gets right into it. Jace gets right into it. Why do you hate your father, Jace the Ace? No Duck Simulator? I don't know. Oh, I can buy it on a Switch. There we go. Mac is great, but not for games. Yeah, agreed. So that's why it's again like since I have my Switch now, I can do most of the gaming and stuff on that. There is this one game called Cast and Chill. I might try out tonight because I need to see how the game works on all this stuff. We missed you, Jace. We did. Yeah, the CAC is stupid. Remember CAC cards? You know, I was gonna say something, but I think it doxes too much information. Because he's old and he's buffoon. Jace the Ace, just because he's old. What does his age have to do with anything? You know what I mean? We're all gonna age one day, hopefully. You should keep something around that either doesn't break or is easily replaceable if you're prone to anger. Yeah, Jace the Ace has some little anger problems, not gonna lie. Good luck with being on Mac though. That's gonna be a bit restricting. Any hope of resurrect the PC? Yeah, so I'm currently the RMAs. I did the RMAs on the motherboards and on the motherboard and the CPU. And it looks like from my email last time I checked that I think the CPU may have been fine. So I think they're sending it back. And then I think the motherboard was indeed the issue. So that is currently hopefully being worked on. And then once it's golden, I will have that PC up and running. And then my 3D VTuber model should be ready here soon. So I'll have that little thing going on. And then eventually I want to try turning one of my children into like an AI person I can talk to on stream. Bring my child to life through Persicoms. What games do you have for Switch? I have the Mario Kart. I have the a lot of like these brain games, like where you have to be really, really quick. I really like those. I have Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I have the Project Diva one, the Miku one. So I have a small little library. Sweet 3D Fox Girl. Yeah, my model looks pretty good, all things considered. He had me when he was 34. I'm soon to be 18. He's 52. His birthday was over 2 weeks ago. I see. My dad also had a child at a kind of like a later time in life. And I do not recommend it if you could help it. You know what I mean? I do not recommend it. I've been glad to see you around on Discord more lately, says Tasato. OMG, wait. Does Ring Fit Adventure work with Switch too? I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe. Like Fukustar did? What did Fukustar do, Reina? What did Fukustar do? I'm curious. So why is it named Flandra? Because I like Azure Lane. That's like the #1 gacha game that I've been playing for the longest time. And I name them after ships that I've like married in the game. So Eldridge is named after Eldridge, the ship in the game that can be retrofitted. And she takes like a lot of electricity. And I'm like, oh, my computer takes a lot of electricity. So I'll name it Eldridge. And then Flandra is a priority ship in the game. And she's like this, like a silvery white, small character. And I was like, I love that character. So I named it after that one, Flandra. So technically it's named after the battleship Flandra, not the actual, Toho character. Wait, is this a multi-stream? No, it's not. If you're asking because chat's gone, it's because I forgot to put chat up. And I forgot how I did it. I'm broke. I can't afford a Nintendo Switch 2. Well, I mean, if you live in America, I've got some good news for you. I'll be doing a contest here soon. Maybe a meme contest. I still gotta find out the logistics of that. I'll be giving away a Switch 2, but unfortunately it has to be America only, just because I can't ship it overseas, and it's currently in my possession. You know what I mean? Who else here wants to hang out and eat pizza? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, let's eat some pizza. You would marry destroyers? They're so cute. The XP bonus. Have you gotten any of your ships to 200 affinity? It's awesome. I feel like 34 isn't too late to have a child, says Tasato, recently turning 30. I thought of Flandra. Yeah, exactly. Flandra Scarlet is like the #1. And I wouldn't be surprised if their Zur Lane ship was also like in reference to her, because she has like kind of spiky wings too. But she's really pretty. And so she's really small and like silvery and white, and it looks perfect like to match my little Mac Studio, which all things considered, I like this thing so far. I've always really wanted a Mac operating system, like a full driver, and it's nice. I finally made it to stream. Hello, Noob Noobington. We have Jeff Jeffington and then Noob Noobington. How are you doing? He has an AI assistant for doing stream too. Ah, I see, Raina. I see. Yeah, men can have kids. Oh God, my scrolling. Late in the game. Yeah, I don't know if it's very smart, to say the least. Wow, a stream. Hello, Ace. Isn't it rare? Isn't it rare? I can't believe I'm streaming. I want to drive so I don't have to take the bus, so that I don't have to have him take me to school. But he feels that if I don't do cross-country athletes, no point in me learning. That's a little frustrating, Jace the Ace. Do you not like running? You know, maybe cross-country could help you get out some of your anger. You know what I mean? It's pretty late here, so I just might sleep, but finally made it. Yeah, I appreciate you being here. Yeah, it is kind of late on my end too, actually. I was surprised by how little information there was on the battleship Flandra. Yeah, so it was like a fantasy ship. So it's like it never was actually built. I think it was just like they were going to build it. But either way, it's named after Azure Lane character. I'm doing well. That's good to hear. Sato says, hi, I can't believe she said it was too late for you to have a child. Oh yeah, that's right. Hi, I always forget how old you are. I'm like, wow, I totally forgot about that. You act like you're 12. For men, it doesn't matter so much. I don't know. I think an increase of autism comes for the both factors, but I'm not sure. I've done cross country for 3 years. I don't want to do it for my senior year. I see Jace the Ace. I see. That's kind of like a fickle situation, because I don't know. I don't think your dad can force you, but maybe it make things easier if you just do it. Did you try to roast me by saying I'm too old to start a family or something? No, that is not what I'm saying. Tasato being a provocateur, but it's not what I was saying at all. I was just saying it is kind of like, it's getting up there. You know what I mean? It's a little pushing, you know? Guys, I turned 30 here soon. August 4th. Can you believe it? I'm aging. Age is a number most people guess I'm 10 years younger. Yeah, you look like a child. I would have to agree with them. You look like a child. She really said old. Exactly. How are you been doing, Stella? Looks like you've been really busy with like off Kai. How was that? That looked like a lot of fun. I had a little bit of FOMO. I think I might do that convention next year. But not Anime Expo, which shout out to Anime Expo. I think they sold my table, you guys. I was trying to hold it hostage. So that way they couldn't sell my table. But I think they sold my table because they never sent me badges in the mail. I'm like, damn. That did not work. I don't care what he says. I don't want to do it. Jace the Ace, maybe you gotta think why he's doing certain things, you know? You can't just not want to do it. At all. My hag fox, let's go. Hell yeah. Hey, at 35, that's a good thing. I'm a little confused. Your age can't possibly relate to that as a literal child, says that one Lee. That is true. That is true. I'm just kidding. I'm only turning 29. I feel like I'm turning 30 though. 30, bleh. I wish I could have gone to one of those cons. Yeah, low key. Maybe you can go next year if you're not on a, in the middle of the ocean. Haha, loser. Maybe we can all go next year. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I just don't ever want to do the Anime Expo again. I'm just sick of it. It's just too much. It's too much. I'll watch somebody live streaming it, you know what I mean? 34 is not bad. My dad had me at 30 and that worked well. No daddy issues. Okay, that's true. It makes it kind of rare in this chat. Yeah, we have mother issues here all the time. And occasionally daddy issues. Guys, any daddy issue havers in chat? Because I think it's kind of rare around here, actually. It's mostly mother issues. I've been in Stella's streams during your hiatus, Jace. That's good to hear. Are you enjoying Stella's stream, Jace the Ace? I do ask. I'm so busy, but Offkai was so much fun. 100% recommend, even though I got con sickness. Oh, God. Oh, God, I don't like being sick. But yeah, I definitely gotta go. We're usually mother issues here, not father's issues. So what? You want me to just give in? It's not about giving in, Jace the Ace. It's about the purpose. Like, why are you doing that specifically? You know? That's what kind of matters. Why are you doing cross country? It could be a good thing. You're basically 30 at this point anyway. Low key. Guys, I feel like I'm at least 35. I gotta see. Oh, wait. I was like, damn. I was like, guys, how old do you think I am? And I'm like, well, can't do that now. Mother issues. Why don't I just go to con? AX is a con goer. Because I do want to cosplay. But you can't really have like a big cosplay anymore because you're like bumping into people the entire time. And it's just too populated. You know, I went back in I don't know, whenever you came there. It was like the year before that or something. I don't know. I don't even remember actually. And waiting in the line to get in the convention, annoying. You know what I mean? It was a small con too, even though it was really busy. Yeah, so it's very specific and very niche, and that's what I like about it. So I think I definitely want to go next year. I have daddy issues because my mother was taken on January 4th, 2021. I do remember that, my dear Jace the Ace. I do remember that. I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. I hope you're doing well, all things considered. Daddy issues are more common for women. Yeah, I'd have to agree. And I have to say I have mostly men in this chat. Can't have issues if I don't have a daddy. That one leaf chimes in too. Tasato, do you want to join in? There's not enough women here. Guys, how do we get our women's viewership up? You know? How do we get our women, any women in chat? You know what I mean? How do we get that up? I gotta start pandering to more women. It's kind of stressful being outnumbered by men 24/7. Dad made me. What else did you think? I don't know, Jace the Ace. I've never been to an anime convention. Oh, it's a lot of fun. I went to like a Tennessee one when I was a kid. It was the first one, and I was such a hater because I'm like, oh, look at all these losers. And then I grew up to be an anime girl, so here we are. You know, LineCon, no. I really want to be at ConnectiCon next month since I missed my local convention this month. I see, Raina, manifesting you go to ConnectiCon. You know, manifesting that. I just remember you showing pictures of the Kaga cosplay from way back then. Yes, definitely. I still have that cosplay. Funny enough, I kept that in my sea bag, and it's still in my sea bag to this day. It was a great way to transfer. We need something for the girlies. Exactly. I was trying to do the whole, like, hey guys, like in the reels. Like, hey guys, look, I bully men over here. You know, like, come on. I don't know if that's gonna work, though. I think I might attract more freak men than women who like to bully men. Damn. It's tough out here. What year did you go to MTAC? I want to say, man, like 2012 or 2013. It was like super far back. You already catered to Dark Virus. Oh, that's true. Oh, my problem, children. You guys' problems have been haunting me in my sleep. I've been thinking about Jace the Ace. I've been thinking about Dark Virus. Oh, God. I've been thinking about that one Lee finally steps into the ring. He dropped some lore on us in the Discord today. He finally stepped into the ring. The problem, children. Debunked. Sometimes I wake up and I just want to kill this man. Oh, God. I do miss you guys. You can finally finish your Kayozia cosplay. That is true. That is true. I definitely need to fix it. I've never been to an anime convention, but I want to go just to buy a bunch of merch at the artist alley. Yeah, the artist alley is where it's at. The dealers hall are not even worth it anymore because it's just like super overpriced stuff you can buy online for cheaper. You know what I mean? You kept in your sea bag. Okay, because she had that giant flight deck. You know, like that flight deck piece. So it was like the perfect length of the sea bag. So I was a genius. For Stella, since Stella can't go and it's close to me too. I see. Men like being bullied, though. I would have to agree. I have to agree. I wonder why that is specifically. I think they think it as like a test of strength. They're like, look what I can go through. You know what I mean? You gotta play a cozy game. Yeah, this game that I'm about to play is one of those like little cozy games. It's like a pixelated game, and it's really cool. If you think there's a god, say X. If you think there's not, put a erased emoji if you're unsure. Says Jace the Ace. I don't know. Any god believers in chat? I'm so proud of Leaf. I am too. It took you forever to finally get somewhere and open up. But your situation is very, very specific, and I need to give it I need to think about it, to say the least. I have allergies, you guys. I hope my audio sounds better. Most of the dealer's hall crap is like 80% arcade prize figures. Yeah, it's just super overpriced. You know what I mean? It just sucks. Oh yeah, Offkai was 95% artists when it came to merch. Vendors who were artists were industry advertising their VTuber corporations. That's cool. That's where I need to be. Damn. I definitely should have gone this year, actually. I'm gonna also, I need to learn to use my Wacom tablet. You guys, we're gonna go back to the Wacom tablet adventures. So I think what I'm gonna do starting out is I drew a chibi on my iPad, and I'm gonna color it on my Wacom so I get used to like the controls and stuff like that. I think that's a good way to like introduce myself, because I think I got so overwhelmed and discouraged when I tried drawing on it. I was like, I can't draw. And it hurt my ego. It hurt my feelings, you guys. In Crisis, LOL says debunk user. Have you heard of Chill Aquarium? It's an idle game of buying and selling. You know, I think I have, but I think it was like really questy in the beginning. Chill Aquarium. And I didn't like it for that. Oh no, I've never seen this game before. What the? I'm gonna hop off stream and get some sleep. Good night, Millie Moody. I appreciate you stopping by. Oh god, it's so hard to keep up with chat. It's tough. I'm sorry I'm missing most of you guys' messages. I'm a little slow. Did you buy some Phase Connect coffee? Says Tasato. Not all men, some like it when it's playful, but frankly, most don't understand the line of too far. Most, being the women, don't understand the line of being it too far? Or men on the receiving end don't understand the line of it being too far? I ask. Sea bags are amazing. I still use mine. They really are. They're really good for traveling. I tried drawing a Wacom, but I really don't like the lack of mobility on it. Yeah, I have a touchscreen one, and it doesn't work, but I do have the Magic Pad on the Mac. So it's like a super responsive touchpad. So I'm gonna probably use that, since the touchscreen responsiveness on the Wacom wasn't that good. It takes me a while to dig up my problems. My precious wife's ego? Yeah, it hurt my feelings. Nice save. Nice save. I think I'd rather just get a regular tablet that can be easily connected to my computer using another screen instead of drawing specific tablet. That's fair. I know the pressure sensitivity is what I really like on the Wacom, but that's definitely fair. My daily driver is the iPad, and it is absolutely goated, I will say. Women teasing men go too far often. I see. I think it depends on what the man can handle. You know, in anything in life, when you have like a relationship, whether it be friendship or like, you know, relationship, you got to test the boundaries. Otherwise, you never know if they exist. You know what I mean? Don't worry about missing my messages. I'm absolutely used to it. Oh, brother. We're getting back. Was that the Miku or when you were drawing your 2.0? I don't even know. Oh, the 2.0 was the Wacom. Yeah, the chibis in the past were iPad. The Wacom was my VTuber model. And it's just like clips you to paint. It's like a lot to go through. Or figure out and learn. So, yeah, I gotta figure it out. Did you try any of the free coffee? Says Desato. Jace the Ace says, I hate my life and I hate everything. Jace the Ace, welcome back. Welcome back, Jace the Ace. There's a lot to unpack there, Jace the Ace. My brain is a tiny bit fried because I've been like dealing with troubleshooting all day, so I can't be really as effective as I'm usually with your problems. But why is it you're so angry right now, Jace the Ace? So my friend did, but I don't like coffee. I like coffee. I've been trying to cut out caffeine. I'm trying to be healthy. Oh yeah, guys. I want an antidepressant. I feel like shame. I feel shame when I say that. But alas, what can you do? And so far, it's pretty decent, all things considered. I was kind of freaking out on the full dosage the other day. And I kind of took a break from that, and then I am back up on it again. And so far, so good, at least. Speaks with her tongue out to chat. Exactly, Raina. It's time to return to our roots and go back to paint dual tie. Agreed. That was my first drawing program. I also don't like coffee, as surprising that might be. I don't think that's really surprising unless that was sarcasm, because you do like your little tea and stuff like that. You do like your little teas. It's my father, I hate him. He made bad decisions in his life. What were some of the bad decisions he made, my dear Jace the Ace? Oh wow, I'm shocked, Mr. T-Man. /positive. At least not bipolar. Yeah, I don't think I'm bipolar, you guys. Source me. I don't think I'm bipolar. Because if I was true bipolar, I would have probably had a manic episode when I took this medication. Hello, Owen Draws. How are you doing? How are you doing? Long time no see. That's good to hear, my dude. Yeah, all things considered, it's doing pretty good. I feel like I can focus better now. And like say like in my head, like I need to do this, so I do it. You know what I mean? When before, it was like, I know this medication is actually used off-label as an ADHD medicine. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't like self-diagnosing generally. But I think I know for a fact I have ADHD, but I just don't want to take any medication for it. So what's the point of getting diagnosed? You know what I mean? But I have the worst concentration issues. But medication and medicine that like increases like as a stimulant and helps you focus, it does wonders for me. You know what I mean? I too am bipedal. Hell yeah. But I don't think I'm bipolar. I win again. I can't stop winning. CSP is worth learning though. It's a sheer amount of features. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It is worth learning. So that's why I gotta force myself to learn. It rained a lot today, rain. Owen Draws, do you like the rain? I like the rain. It sounds nice if it rains. Very rarely. I'm tongue-tied. Tongue-tied. I'm very rarely getting and experiencing rain here in Vegas. Antidepressants are nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, I don't know. It feels. I don't know. It feels weird. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm a woman on antidepressants. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. He didn't know what to do with his life, and now he's stuck in a crappy job and has no dreams. All right, Jace the Ace. So learn from his experiences and just make sure you don't get stuck in a crappy job. Because you know what? When you don't educate yourself and you don't pay attention in school, you get crappy jobs sometimes. You know what I mean? So take your father as an example of what not to do. That's what I always tell my father. I'm always like, oh, you're the example of what not to do. That's the greatest lesson you ever taught me. That's how I feel about my autism, says Tasato. But see, autism can be very, very, like, cool. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It can become like a superpower. I gotta get some eye drops. Hold on, you guys. I despise rain. Does it rain often where you live? I like the rain, but if it rains for too long, it makes me depressed. All you do is win. Exactly. Exactly. You're back. Welcome back. Hello, Daisy Hour. How are you doing? Sorry, my chat's missing. Hold on, put eye drops. Yeah, I am back. I had to get a whole nother computer. Wild. My other one's is still in the shop or whatever. Ooh. BP woman on meds, so original. You know what I mean? Like I'm not beating the allegations, you guys. I'm not beating the allegations. I'm like, oh god, I'm a stereotype. I've been through a bunch of antidepressant meds courtesy of the VA. I see. Which ones have you gone through? Have you ever tried Wellbutrin? That's the one I'm on right now. And so far so good. And the stream devolves into another psychiatric session. Says Hayu. Alright, Hayu, what would you like to talk about? Hayu can run the stream. Look at me. I'm an officer. Where's my giant Labubu? Always has been. I have cool guy. I mean, let's calm down there, Tasato. I don't know about cool guy autism. I don't know about that. You gotta be cool to be a cool guy. Women, you know what I mean? The weather in Germany is completely random, but I do have a very floodable flat, so it makes me panic when it rains. Ah, I do remember that. You're afraid of thunderstorms. Why is that? I do remember you saying that, though. I feel like my web of mental disorders would drag me down and make me a complete loser if not for my OCD, but on the other hand, most of my problems stem from my OCD. That's so real. Because, like, OCD is just, like, the little tiny, like, sprout that can go to so many different things and just mess up your life. Like, the rumination, and then the rumination leads to paranoia, and the paranoia leads to schizophrenia. Gundam. Oh, let's talk about Gundam, you guys. I know absolutely nothing about Gundam. LOL says, Hydronix, piss petty officer, second class. How are you doing? Long time no see. My chair can kind of rock, and low-key, it's kind of fun. It's gonna rain for New York State tomorrow morning. Be ready, Dark Virus and Debbie, says Raina. I don't think Deborah lives in New York City. I'm not gonna lie. I'm on Wellbutrin. She says, knowing full well she was like, hee. Listen here, you guys. It was a heist. It was a heist to get on Wellbutrin. You don't know what I had to go through to get on Wellbutrin. They diagnosed me with bipolar, and they're like, oh, we can't give you Wellbutrin because it'll turn you into a manic episode. And I'm like, you're lying. And they would not for the life of me. I think for the last like 2 years, I've been trying to get this medication. And it just so happened to be that one day I had a phone appointment with my prescriber, my medications prescriber or whatever. And he called out at the last minute. And so they had a backup. And the backup person did not have access to my full record because it was very last minute. And he was like, oh, have you ever tried Wellbutrin? And I'm like, what is that? And he's like, he started explaining it. And I was like, oh, that sounds great, you know? And then at one point he was like, yeah, but sometimes with people with bipolar, they do this. And he was explaining me what the word bipolar meant. I'm like, oh, wow. I didn't know that. So I got the Wellbutrin and I'm doing just fine, like I expected, because I don't agree with the fact that they diagnosed me as bipolar. So we stay winning out here. Gotcha. I'm not afraid of thunderstorms, and I never said that. I just don't like the strong rain because it gets itsy bit traumatized when my flat get flooded when I was 9. I see. What happened when your flat got flooded? That low key sounds exciting, all things considered. I'm a horrible person to ask what to talk about. I'm just a heckler that the comedian makes a funny counter heckler back at. It's what we do. Wink. Wink, wink. When are you going to start streaming again? Now that you're back in America, the motherland, when are you going to start streaming again? We got to find something. Okay, listen here, Hayu. I've been trying to argue with Tasato. Tasato has failed me. He can't pick anything for us to argue about. And when we bring up a topic, we're like, oh, maybe we'll do this. And we kind of give it a play. And I beat his ass every time. So we need to find something, Hayu, to argue about. That would be great. That would be a true challenge. I don't even have an apartment yet. That's funny. So what are you doing? Are you just like a hotel? Or are you like with a friend or something? You're bipolar. She's a woman. Exactly. We are all horrible, says Jace the Ace. Why? Why are we horrible, Jace the Ace? After my mother passed, I gave up on God. That's understandable, Jace the Ace. People let go of religion for certain reasons and different reasons. So it's completely understandable. But hello, Neko Crusader. How are you doing? I'm so glad I wasn't the only one. What, with no apartment? If that's what you're talking about. My streams aren't enough. You need a plan B already. Okay, guys. How long have I asked you for a topic for us to debate about? And you're like, that's all we got. Anyway. I'm finding you and I have a lot of the same brain cells, says Hayu. Hayu, what is your 16 personalities little whatever denominator? What is that for your... What do you mean, what happened? My flat got full of water, everything got moldy? Not sure. Okay. Oh, I thought like maybe like you almost drowned in the water or something. You know what I mean? So I was like, that would be kind of traumatizing, but it just got a lot of water. One time, my idiot father allowed his idiot girlfriend to bring a used couch. No, it was a used box spring into his apartment. And would you guess what happened? Would you guess? It had bed bugs. And so we had to go through a bed bug infestation in a tiny, secluded apartment, and it was absolute hell. And there's something, bed bugs are gross, but they mess with you psychologically. Anything that touches you goes absolutely, like you get neurotic. You get neurotic. Topics to debate, yeah. Do you have any topic ideas? I love debating about anything. No, just thinking when you said just fine. Oh, I've never heard of that. If he's all loving, why does he make us sick and suffer? It's cause there is no God, says Jace the Ace. That's understandable. Some people's perspective is that they it makes you stronger, but I don't really subscribe to the whole religion thing, all things considered. I was damn mentally weak child, alright. That's fair. Hi INTJ bestie. I was gonna turn that into a clip, Hydronix, where it's like I just railed you. I'm like, you're dumb as hell. There's no way you're an INTJ. But I'm like, man, it just looks like I'm bullying the hell out of you guys. Bed bugs are the fucking worst. It was the worst. They were climbing all over the walls. No, says hi. You know Mr. Brightside? No, I don't. Oh god. Oh god. If someone super chats $20, they can the Grubhub loud volume version play? Question mark. Says Raina. That's a good question. What do you think the answer is? There's no way Kayos knows that song. What song? So I felt when we had cockroaches. Again, Stella, I've never seen so many cockroaches in my entire life than in Florida. Rotten piss to that place. Hey, does anyone listen to La Haguini? Says Jace Ace. I don't know. Before I graduated high school, I debated child labor in my debate club. That was fun, especially since I was arguing for. I do like it. To argue for and against something, and at the end you guys can just decide who was the best person to argue. That is always fun. You hurt my frail heart, says Hydronix. Yeah, you're not an INTJ. You're bullying the hell out of us. I'm safe though because I'm soft. Yeah, that one, Leaf. I just do like a little, like a love punch, I think they call it. And you cry. You start pissing and crying. So yeah, I have to hold back with you. I've got the, you know when you go bowling and they put up the little walls so you, your ball doesn't fall into the pit? The trench? That's what I got with you. Everyone knows Mr. Brightside. Okay, what is it? Like, is it a song? Is it a movie? My friend brought my friend bring bed bugs to my house when I was on vacation. Wow. Yeah. It's the easiest just to toss everything. There's no way you don't know that song. You probably don't know by name. Probably. You should listen to that. I'll look him up, Jace Ace. Let's try that one day, says Raina. It's a karaoke staple. Okay, what is it? Okay, can you guys give me some lyrics? Mr. Brightside? And how does it? I'm fine. I don't know. Florida roaches or something else. The only place I've seen in mass disgusting. A love tap. There we go. I usually hear it called the love tap. There we go. Love punch. The guide rails. Yeah. The gutter. Listen here. It's tough out here, you guys. It's tough out here remembering things. Love punch. A love tap. There we go. It's a song. Okay. The bowling bumpers. Yeah. That's what I was talking about. You link the song in Discord. Alright, let me see real quick. I'm gonna mute for a second so I can play this. Visit site. Sorry, I got ads on my account. Oh, there we go. Hold on, give me a second. Ah, I have heard the song. Yeah, I did not know the name of it. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Gives me time to get used to it. I'm used to the actual bullying. I don't think you are that one, Leaf. I think, honestly, from what I heard today about you being bullied by your classmates and it bothering you, I think I need to bully you more. That way, when your classmates try to bully you, they're like feeble attempts. They're like, oh, this is nothing. This is nothing what I have to do with my public humiliation ritual on Kayozia's live stream. I think that's what we should do. God, finally. Okay, I just didn't know the name. Because does he not? He doesn't even say, like... He doesn't even say Mr. Brightside in it. You know what I mean? Don't think sorry is easily said. Don't try turning tables instead. You got a lot of chances before, but I ain't gonna give any more. Don't ask me. That's how it goes, because part of me knows, says Jace the Ace. Okay. Alright. I'm coming out my cage, and I'm doing just fine. What does that mean? Dark Virus. What does that mean? What does that mean? Gotta be down. Coming out of my cage. Oh god, whatever. The scariest insect I've seen was a giant centipede thing. It was 10 inches long. That sounds kind of cute. If it's big enough to not hide, I think it's fine. But the worst thing is giant cockroaches. We have them here in Vegas, and it's just giant grasshoppers. Every like 3 or 4 years, we have like a grasshopper invasion, and it's absolutely unhinged. But sometimes in like Red Rock Canyon, they have the giant ones where they're like 2.5, 3 inches. No, they're about 4 inches long, and they're, oh my god, they make my skin crawl. Because I'm Mr. Brightside. I see. I'm glad you guys are here to enlighten me for these things. And shout out to the little crowns. I think Sella was kind of explaining. It's like a point system, a leaderboard or something like that. I do like YouTube at least trying to like bury Twitch. You know, they're trying. Public humiliation is rough. I still wake up in cold sweats thinking about the Doki Makara trip. Tasato said, guys, we haven't talked about this on stream yet, but Tasato took my giant body pillow, the full-size body pillow, with them grocery shopping as a punishment because he, one morning, forgot to say good morning to me. Rude. You know, so his punishment was to take my giant anime body pillow grocery shopping with him. And he did it. And he posted pictures. I wonder if I can easily access it, like, get those photos. Crickets, those things are huge. The grasshoppers are worse. Do you mean locusts? I don't know, all things considered. Oh, it's the lyrics to the song? I thought we were having a breakthrough with you, Dark Virus. You problem child. Soto, that wasn't so bad. Get over it. Says Stellar. Oh, I don't have Discord installed. Alright, sorry, Tasato. Maybe I'll make a clip, and then I'll make your little, hard work, into something. I needed to bring it up on stream. I know. Attention whores, all of you. Extreme close-up. Shall I get really, really close, Jace the Ace? I don't know. How's that, Jace the Ace? How's that? Alright, where's my chat? She smiles so much when she talks about me. Whatever. Whatever. The fact that you not only agreed to it, but went to a grocery store, you freaking unhinged. You could have not seen me doing that at all. You know what I mean? And he's a grown man. At least for a woman, you're like, oh, that's kind of cute. You know? She's got the little anime character. But a grown man, like, he already stands out because you guys all are aware Sato's 6'7", so he already stands out by that metric. But an anime character bodybuilder? Was there lag on stream or was it just me? I think when I was zooming in, it kind of like buffered a little bit, but I'm not sure. I was super zoomed in as well. I see Jace the Ace. I'm good for realsies, says Dark Virus. Me when I'm lying. Me when I'm lying. I don't believe you at all. I really don't. I'd at least drive at least 2 hours before doing something like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Guys, what else? Okay, Tasato, I think you were due for another punishment, actually. Anybody have any good ideas of how we should torture Tasato some more? I'm just built different. Look at him. He's relishing on the tension. He's like, oh, yes, yes. Look at me, guys. Look what I've accomplished. I can see hearts in your eyes. Yeah, because I love the world, Jace the Ace. I love the world. I love being here. Shout out to living. Tasato is brave. He really is. All things considered, you can call him like a loser, but he's a brave loser. You know what I mean? Not even a little. Dark virus, what are you referring to? Not even a little. Oh god, I gotta get used to remembering, like, trains of thought. Thanks for the reminder. Uma Musume is live. I gotta see if I can plug it into my iPad and play it on stream, but I can't because it's PC only. I was like, damn, that kind of gets me, all messed up, I'm not gonna lie. The whole PC only thing. That kind of sucks. But I'll figure it out. Let me move myself right there. There we go. Make Tasato streak. Okay, we don't want to do anything illegal, Jace the Ace. Nothing illegal, okay? Because if he does something illegal, we can't farm content out of him. He'll be in jail, Jace the Ace. You know? Then how are we going to make him do funny things, Jace the Ace? I'm not due for another punishment. Yeah, you were. I forgot. Oh! You didn't stream on Friday. That's why you're due for another punishment. Remember? You were supposed to stream on Friday. But you made some excuse. I don't even remember what it was. But I think a restaurant. I think taking my Daki Makara to a sit-down restaurant. Guys, how does that sound? How does that sound, you know? Make Tasato wear KO cosplay. That might be really expensive because like there's so much intricacies. There we go. Intricacies. And the outfit? So unless it's just this one. You know what I mean? There's a lot to it. There we go. I have hiccups his own draws alternative. Alright. I hope you go away. I hope the hiccups go away if that's what you want. Make him wear the cringy anime meme t-shirt. But Chaos, if he goes to jail, he can be like your favorite lol cows. That is true. That is true. We gotta find more lol cows, you guys. IP CAC. What is that, Jace the Ace? We're not killing Tasato. Guys, killing's off the menu. Let's not obliterate him. I don't know. A sit-down restaurant? I think that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. Force Tasato to watch the anime Ghost Story Tale and dub. It is so good. Okay, first of all, the dub is amazing. The dub is funny as hell. That would be like a reward. I love the Ghost Story Tale and dub. I had to focus on healing Friday. Oh god. Me when I make up stuff. You know, me when I have excuses. You just wanted to be lazy. Oh, Tasato. I almost wanted to show your freak hair. Like the back thing. But I don't know if you'll be fine with that. On like either stream or the Discord. Because it's absolutely unhinged. Guys, Tasato sent me a photo of how long his hair used to be. And I've never been more repulsed in my entire life. I'm not gonna lie. Ghost Story dub is awesome. Exactly. Not because you're a rabbit. Yeah, no, it's so funny. Like, run like a black man is chasing you. All right, well, we know he's not racist then. That series is so funny. Go for it as long as it's reasonably censored. Yeah, I was just gonna show the back one because it doesn't show anything anyway. You know what I mean? Put laxatives in his drink. He's trying to gain weight. Just take the whole digger. Put laxatives in his drink? No, we're trying to get him to gain weight. We're trying to turn him into a buff man. He can cosplay just in the base outfit like the tog you have on, but that would probably be way more embarrassing. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. Not beating the Bigfoot allegations. Correct. I had absolutely no, how long have I been streaming for? An hour. I will say, I won't be able to do the streaming as much as I'd like to. Because I do, man, I will say that plushie job, it's basically like a part-time job now. It used to be just kind of like commissions every now and then, but it's like, I'm doing it all the time, so like, I am kind of busy. But I do definitely obviously want to stream more. Make Tasato kiss a frog. I can't wait for my 3D model. That's gonna be fun, because at least I can move around. But I don't know what I'm gonna do about the whole microphone situation. You know, I guess I'm gonna have to buy a new microphone. What is the Ghost dub that? What is the Ghost Story dub is good? The reason why, because I hear a lot of people saying it's bad. So essentially what it was, the original series, I guess, didn't perform very well in Japan. So when they brought it over to be licensed in America, they were like, you guys can just change the script and do whatever with the script. And so they made it like a really big shit post, and it was just really, really funny. So it's like, it's nothing compared to the original series. It's just a bunch of shit posting, essentially. An hour already. Can you believe it? Tasato karaoke stream, hopefully. I wish I could sing. I want to see if I could do like a singing practice or something, because that'd be kind of cool to sing. Quickest hour of my life, says Tasato. Tasato singing? I think that'd be cute. I'm happy for you. You do so well with your plush design. Thank you, thank you. And it was, I think I mentioned it, but it's funny because I thought like a line of them got canceled. Because I'm like, oh, I've not seen those. I've not seen those released yet. And I guess it's just taking a while because they asked for another one in addition to that. So I was like, oh, we're still on. We're still on, yay. Because a lot of times when you work with the companies and whatever, they may ask you to design something and they're like, never mind. Never mind, we're not releasing anymore. So my, I should have like 2 lines, technically. I don't know how long it's going to take when I release. That's really cool, all things considered. Make Tasato do the ASL ice bucket challenge. That sounds fun, low-key. Tasato smash your TV, says Jace the Ace. And all the stories are Japanese cultural stories that make little sense without prior knowledge. Hello, Himari. How are you doing? How are you doing? Look, I had to buy a whole new computer because I fried the last one. Unbelievable. And that's why chat's missing. I totally forgot about it. It still follows the same general plot, though. Yeah, and that is what kind of makes it fun. We could do a duet cover. Like I said, Akatsuki Arrival. I think that would be a really funny one because they're Luca and Miku are rivals in that song. I was like, that could be a good one. Can you just make him come on stream real quick? Yeah, technically. What is up with you, LMAO, says Tasato. Yeah, you know what I mean? That was a little out of pocket, to say the least. Bro is invested. I gotta put Tasato in permanent timeout. Jace the Ace, but do you not like Tasato, Jace the Ace? Is that what's happening? Exciting, can't wait to see them? Yeah. One day. It's gonna be like 5 years from now. Tasato, can you do tequila next Pal World stream? What is tequila? What is that? Like just the alcoholic beverage? I tried that for the first time. Tequila a couple months ago, and it was fantastic. I was like, damn. But now that I'm on antidepressants, I can't drink alcohol or I'll have a seizure. Whatever. I don't like my messages getting missed 3 times, says that one leash. Oh, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Remember, if you at me, I can see it better. You forgot that. Not the mother effing lag. Lag again? I just think it'd be funny to put it in permanent timeout. I think it's a little mean. Should I put you in permanent timeout, Jace the Ace? I don't think you'd like that. It's a song, LMAO. He did at you? LMAO? Oh, did he really? Sorry, my dear. I at you and you missed both. Rip. That is so funny. Anyways, drop by to say hi real quick since you're streaming again. I gotta go now. Have a lovely evening. Good night, Himari. My last day working at the restaurant is Saturday. Oh, that's awesome. Hello, R2. How are you doing? Your profile picture looks like a blue screen of death monitor, and it gives me PTSD. I'm not gonna lie. No, please don't. If you were to do it, could you reverse it? Then that's not really permanent, you know? But you see how you don't want to be permanently put in timeout? I don't think Tasato would want that either. You know? Because that kind of sucks. All things considered. It's like no time has passed at all. I know. We're back on the shenanigans. Guys, allegedly I'm trying to grow. For what purpose, I do not know. I don't. So I'm trying to post like the shorts and stuff like that. Shout out to Crispy Clee for motivating me. And showing me how easy it is to kind of do clips and stuff like that. I do appreciate that. You're giving me an aneurysm here, says that one leaf. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry, but I think that's kind of like in my nature. But yeah, so it's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Should I do YouTube videos? I could do that technically. Guys, I should do YouTube videos. I'm so happy that my computer is up and running and it's doing good, all things considered. All things considered, pretty smooth stream. And like I said, I think it looks a little bit more fluid than it used to. Shout out Crispy Clee for that. Tasato, when he says he's my #1 fan and Crispy Clee just blasts him out of the water via utility. Whoops, I keep getting too far away from the microphone. Anybody seen Jackass? I have, Jace the Ace. That was a really good series. I really like that series. Damn, says the bunk user. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Yay, we clipping. Exactly. Exactly. It's really not that hard, all things considered. It's really not that hard. And I will say I've had good growth with it, so that's kind of cool. I relapsed into Fortnite. You sound like Stella. Stella has a Fortnite addiction too, Jace the Ace, so maybe you guys can bond over that. Time to learn editing. It's super easy. Yeah, who is the topic of a chunk of these clips? Listen here. You got me. You got me. I can't wait to farm Tasato for content. You know? I cannot wait. I've been working so hard for this. It finally paid off. Tasato's the content. Clee makes it memeable. That is true. That is true. Whoops. We do gotta collab at some point, Tasato. We gotta collab. I can't wait for the Chaos X Tasato collab. But yeah, what are we gonna do? I need to find a topic to debate Hayu in. Since again, Tasato failed me. Tasato, are those emojis meant to be suicide? No, he's just saying that he's so upset that he could put water on his head right now. That's what he's saying, Jace the Ace. A Day in White was bullying me for my Fortnite addiction. It's kind of wild, low-key. But it looks like you're having fun. You can farm me any day? I can milk you, Tasato? I just need to finish the battle pass and I'm fine. I can quit anytime. And then the next battle pass comes out. And then the next battle pass. And the next battle pass. Suicide. Suicide. Oh yeah, I think we had a punishment due also for the fact that he mentioned suicide. His old Oshi. In my chat. In my Discord. Now that you have streaming capabilities, I really have to buckle down and figure out that collab. You really do. You really do. Wild. I like just hanging with my friends as they play Fortnite. Yeah, I will say that part. I will say watching Tasato and That One Leaf play and Debunk play Pal World, that game looks like a lot of fun. You know, shout out to copyright infringement, but that game looks like a lot of fun, all things considered. You know what I mean? How do you edit your videos and how to screen share on Twitch? I struggle with that. I don't know about screen share. I use OBS. And I can select a window specifically for screen sharing. But on my videos, I just use CapCut. It's like a super easy. I just screen record the video and then I put it on CapCut and I cut it up. Pal World is peak. It really is. Punishment for me, Jace the Ace. Do you think you deserve punishment, Jace the Ace? Pal World is fun. It really does look fun. Oh, maybe we can collab playing that game. Can I join you guys playing? Oh, wait. Hold on, I gotta see if I can even do it on this computer. Is Pal World on Mac? That already sounds like a resounding no. You know what I mean? But then you guys can do all the hard work. And punishment can happen every time you guys let me die. Pal World Mac. Let's see. You're calling me a masochist? Oh, it auto-corrected the password. That's so funny. The only copyright they infringed was capturing monsters and writing captured monsters LMAO. I think they did have a, what's it called? A design patent that they technically infringed on. But to me, the characters are very obviously inspired by Pokemon. And to me, I see that's infringement, but whether or not that can stand in court is a whole nother story. All right, Pal World on Mac. Ah, I think I actually can play Pal World on Mac. Technically you're already there as one of the pals. That is true. If you could play without motion sickness, I have that little monitor, so I should be able to try that out, actually. All right, let me see my app store. Oops. There we go. And this Mac is so snappy. It's so quick. We'll release a Mac in March this year. Oh, perfect timing. Pal World. Please join us. That'd be fun. Yeah, like 30 bucks. Okay. So I can, like, we can all, like, play together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what is it? Crossplay? That's it? Power's cute game. I'm blocking you that one, Leaf. Jace the Ace, don't block that one, Leaf. Don't block that one, Leaf. I feel like you guys should also play Mario Party and stream. That'd be fun. Oh, yeah. I forgot I have a Switch. Guys, I might be brain dead. I'm not gonna lie. I have a Switch. I can play Mario Kart. The only thing is, like, I very unfortunately, when I'm angry, I say the C word all the time. And I'm like, I probably shouldn't do that. So I'm like, damn, I gotta prepare for that. But Mario Kart would be fun. What is he saying? Says Jace the Ace. Jace the Ace, how are you gonna block him and then ask me what he's saying? Yeah, that's cool that Power's on here. I definitely think we should play that game for sure. Crossplay. I see. Dedicated servers are the only thing that they don't have full dedicated servers. So you can have like specific like servers like Minecraft. Is that what you're saying? Mario Party would be fun. I've never played a Mario Party game. We can all play together. Damn, I have a Switch too. I completely forgot. Do you really? Or are you being sarcastic? Because that'd be cool. I do like how, like, again, like Switches and Switch 2s can be compatible. You mean the C word? Yeah, I'm trying to be a good kid. Every time I start streaming again, I'm like, let me stop cursing so much. But yes, that is the word. Because I can't see the messages on stream. Jace, you were so funny. Back from doing Duolingo. Did you have a good time? Are you learning Japanese? I wonder? Or Korean? You can set up a server that runs 24/7 that people can just jump in or whatever. Ah, so what are you guys doing? Are you guys on a personal server? Because that's really cool, actually. Is he whining in the chat? Says that one, Leaf. No, I actually have a Switch. Oh, that's cool. That means you can at least play with us with some Switch games, depending. Finished painting and basing my latest mini. That seems like it takes a lot of tedious, like, concentration, because those things are tiny. They look really cool, though. I gotta stop cursing, too. I know, I'm not beating the sailor allegations, you know what I mean? As soon as I revealed that I was in the military, I don't know, profanity. I just couldn't stop. Tisk. Okay, I'll unblock him. Gumballs is a nice person. Hello. Were you the person who were the first person to call me Gumball? That made me... God, that was so funny. Gumball. Portuguese, says Raina. You're learning Portuguese? Okay, I'll unblock him. Thank you, Jace the Ace. You gotta learn to unblock. You gotta learn to unblock people. I just host a server when we play. Otherwise, the bunk couldn't join because the crossplay isn't fully operated for dedicated servers. Whatever that means. Yes or no, can we play together? How you guys were playing, I ask. Tell Jace the Ace that him blocking me is my greatest achievement yet, and it was my goal. Your greatest achievement yet? That one, Leaf? Sad. The fact that that's that one Leaf's greatest achievement, getting a block from somebody in chat? I don't know. I'm feeling a little disappointed. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. Welcome to my stream. My PC fried because I think I fried it with a treadmill. So I had to get another PC. So I'm finally back. I have good memories of Mario Party. I remember myself falling on the floor in disbelief, rolling at 3 times. Oh, so it's like a board game situation. Hold on, I need to move my thing a little closer. And some of them are very tedious, but it's relaxing. Sometimes the tediousness drives me insane, but that's why I draw. Yes, we can play together as we currently are. Awesome. We gotta figure out when can we do that. Figure that out. When can we stream that? Hello, why the Freddy Fast Toast did I get an ad? Says 5 nights at Roblox. That's a good question. I don't have ads automatically enabled, I don't believe. Probably whenever you just first came onto the stream. You know I'm still here? In that case, I'm blocking you again, says Jace the Ace. I'm so glad, Jace the Ace. You've not changed at all. You know? You've not changed at all, Jace the Ace. I haven't achieved much yet, teehee. Yeah, you gotta get on that. You gotta get on that. Because you really do gotta find something that you can base your confidence in. Because you can become more and more confident down the road. Like, I'm good at a lot of things, you know what I mean? And that's what makes me so cocky and confident. You know? Hey guys, I'm climbing up the leaderboard. Look out, says Reina. Be afraid, Portuguese. Duolingo. Reina's on the way. Thank you, a nice person, for creating the image for her as Gumball. That was really funny, actually. I lost all my pretty backgrounds. I've been having to slowly but surely build them up again. And I lost all my little stickers, my little VTuber blankets and stuff like that. So I gotta set that up again too. I was doing that today, actually. In the middle of joining the Discord, so I might reply late. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. I appreciate you joining. We usually stream on the weekends. Okay, I can do that. Probably on Saturdays since Leaf is going to be going for school from now on. That's right. That's right. Datsan, One-itis, Leaferson. What is this about you skipping school? I understand the context. Oh god, that's the thing. Is like there's so much backing into the back of it. Why? Like, why are you so bothered about being a social outcast? I don't know, because it's like I was kind of like that way in my my high school too, where it's just like I was just kind of like giving the cold shoulder everywhere. But I didn't really. I was like, okay, well, well, like, why does it bother you so much that you would like stop going to school? Because these people are getting in your head. You're sabotaging. You're sabotaging yourself. That is the complete opposite of what you should be doing when you're, you know, getting bullied. Is there like a schedule for your streams, Tasato? Says Nathan Froster. Do you have a stream schedule, Tasato? I need to get a stream schedule. I could barely do this stream today, and it was scheduled. You should still have the build in Vtube Studio blankets. Yeah. I forgot to set the hotkeys and stuff like that. Well, wrapping up soon. Bye. Jace the Ace, when did I say I'm leaving? Jace the Ace is manifesting my departure. I can't wait for the game Pragmata to come out next year. Why does it sound very familiar? That sounds super familiar. Pragmata. Ooh, I can't wait to play Uma Musume after this. Pragmata. Oh, yeah. That little character. I don't know. I think the girl kind of looks kind of creepy. Sorry, my phone was in front of the tracking. I think she looks creepy. I know they try to make her look cutesy, and I'm like, I think she looks a little creepy. Not that I'm a social outcast and the way I'm being treated, but it's the way I'm being treated. So how are you being treated? Because I know you said this the cold shoulder and the whispering and stuff like that, but like, how do you know for certain that they're talking about you? You know, because you say when you come into a room, you've said that all the time, that when you walk into a room, you feel like all eyes are on you and they're judging you. I think if I recall correctly, you may even said because of your appearance on the second to last stream. But why do you think that they're talking about you, you know? Not yet, but generally I'll probably find some time on Saturdays and Sundays and randomly throughout the week in the evening, says Tasato. That is Tasato's stream schedule. Bye, Jace the Ace. Good night, says Jace the Ace. Kit building and chatting during the weekends, though, since they're shorter streams thanks to working crying emoji. Tasato sliding me, said this bitch on the screen doesn't have to work. That's why she can stream all the time. Rude. Rude. The little girl is a robot. Yeah, I mean, I guess that kind of makes why, like, she's kind of like uncanny looking. I just was not a big fan. For my first message in this channel, Hypnotic Tail, says Raymond. Welcome, Raymond. My tail. That's the only way I can keep my viewers up, you know? And I have a fast tail for when I'm excited. I'm waiting for Poppy's Playtime Chapter 5. I've heard of that game before. Shorts enjoyer, welcome. It's gonna be kind of funny to see like the distinction of people who just watch the shorts versus who are in the trenches here. They're stuck. They're chained down to this this whatever community we have here. I haven't went to school in days? Is that intentional? Or is it just because, like, school's out? Because isn't it? Yeah, school. It's summer break. Because I hear my name frequently being dropped, but it's nothing about my looks. They might be doing psychological damage than that one leave. You know what I mean? I know, like, if I was a terrorist kid, I would do those kinds of things. I used to do that to my brother, actually. I'd, like, talk with my friends, and I'd be like, you know, Kayo's brother, you know? Like, I'd make sure I say it loud enough for him to hear it. And he'd get so upset. My brother would always fall into my, my shenanigans. So they might be just doing that to get to you. But even then, you know, even then, that shouldn't bother you. You should be fine that one leave, you know? It sucks. It sucks to be like a social reject. Don't get me wrong. It does suck. But you shouldn't let it bother you. You know what I mean? Because online, at least, you know, you're all loved and accepted and cherished here, you know? Kids in the German school, they just might not know. Every single time I say whack things in other live streams, they confuse, but here chat understands. Oh, that's so cute, Raina. We get you. We get you, Raina. You know, I completely understand Raina. I'm never confused about Raina. There are plenty of ugly people, so being so ugly everyone talks about you is genuinely hard. Okay, there are plenty of ugly people. Being so ugly everyone talks about you is genuinely hard. Yeah, I would say that's for a fact. I would say that definitely for a fact. More kit streams for Tasato for me. I have a kit that I need to build. Summer break for me. I see. I never imply like that. You worked really hard to get where you are and earned it. I'm glad you have the freedom you earned. Oh god, PR response. Laggy computer? I hope it's not my stream. I found you a month ago, but no stream happened. Yeah, Raymond, I did a live stream where I was walking on a treadmill, and the treadmill fried my PC because of electricity. So that computer is currently being worked on and fixed, and I had to buy another computer in the meantime. So that's why I kind of disappeared. They're back-ish now. Me, when I have a mental health crisis, be like, guys, bye. You know, I gotta keep you guys on the edge. You never know. You never know when I'm gonna disappear. Yeah, we appreciate Leaf around here. We really do. You know, he's one of the more responsible. The thing about men is men are generally childish up until 30. And like you're not even that childish that one Leaf. So that takes a lot of maturity and like emotional stability that you may not recognize that you have. And I do appreciate it when I have a chat full of children. You know? This is why we love you platonically. Exactly. That was so funny that one time. And I respect you, says Raina. Ah, God, I've had the worst allergies. In high school, my friends made fun of my long hair. I cut it and they were like, now you look like a fat lesbian. After that, never again did I care what anyone says. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta have that moment. You know? For me, it was when I became president of the anime club. I was like, alright, I'm already at the worst you can be. You know, because this was back like 10 years ago. So it's like, anime was not popular. I'm like, alright, I've already peaked at loser behavior. You know, what's another? What's another? Thanks, says Raina. Oh god, the model kept collab. That's right. Dark Virus, can you next weekend? Are you free next weekend so we can do that? Because that'd be fun. We gotta get that going. I have to get going. It's getting very late. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. CC loves art. I do appreciate it. Have a good rest. Let's build a Sakura Miku figure. Yes, Raina. It's definitely my stream. Is it really my stream? Is my stream buffering you guys? It says 0 drop frames, but I do see that YouTube says that my resolution's too high. I still laugh at farts, says nice person. I think depending on the context, they can be mad funny. Anyways, it's pretty late, so I'll be heading to sleep now. Thanks for the kind words. I'll keep in mind what you said. We're always here for you, that one Leaf. And don't listen to Doomer Boy Debunk, who's like, guys, the walls, I can see them crumbling right now. I can see the walls of this community crumbling. That is debunked. We're gonna be here for a while. Good God. I have nothing better to do. You know what I mean? Oh, Chaos is not gonna always be streaming. Chaos is not gonna always have the Discord. I have nothing better to do. Now what? Next weekend for sure. Okay. Back 10 years ago, she lies pretending she's not as old as she is? No, okay, so I'm 28, so I would have been 18. So excuse me, 11 years ago, because I was 17 in high school. Wait, do we have to wait for Hayu to have a house? Oh, brother, I forgot Hayu was involved. Hayu can figure it out. He's got money, he's got resources, he's a big boy. He can figure it out. He can join the stream too, of course. Stream is not buffering. Not consistently, but it happened a couple times earlier. Interesting. I'll take a look at it after stream. Maybe Tesato's poor people internet. Dark, are you just gonna like be mean to him like that? Rude. I'm not a doomer most of the time. You really are. You really are sometimes. I wanted to kill you this morning, I'm just gonna say. God, that message pissed me off. LOL. You know what I mean? Are you talking about like his doomer? They won't stream forever? Yeah, me? Oh, you can't make, you shouldn't rely on making clips because they're not gonna be here forever. Alright, says who? You know, I think I'm the one who gets to decide that. You know, and on top of that, there's other small streamers that Crispy Clee could also support. So it's like, it's a good hobby to have editing under your belt. Especially in this day and age. Join the Discord. Thank you, nice person. I do appreciate that. You're basically 29 at this point. I really am. I really am 29. Oh, okay, so then the math updates. Okay, 12 years ago. Okay. I got it. I'm sorry, says the bunk user. You should be sorry. You should be sorry. When Reina marries Hayu was whack. Hayu is a good man. He's a good man, Reina. He's a good man. He has lots of money. He has charisma. I'd say he has charisma. And yeah, so he's a great man, Reina. You know? He's a great man. I think there's nothing wrong with it. Whack! I could tell, Kayozia. Wait, that was, I wanted to kill you this morning? That was mad random of debunk. Yeah, this morning. Yeah, you know what I mean? He's like in this weird doomer mood. I don't know, it's like, he's stressed. He sees that we're posting clips now. And he's like, oh god, the channel's gonna get so popular that I can't even get my messages read anymore. I'm losing it. It's Pompeii all over again. That's literally debunked. Good God. Calm down. Calm down. He's got good money. He's good, man. He does. You know? Listen here. I just hope he gives me my boo-boo for my birthday. I really want that guy. But I'm not spending that much money on it. Wild. I love that he passed out to the money. I was trying to think because I was like, he is kind of charismatic. And I'm like, okay, he's kind of short though. He's got the face of a child. So I'm like, okay, that's not really, you know? You know? I'll send him help, Reina. He needs it. Some guy in my second year, sophomore year said that some guys is gonna marry me soon. Send help to him. I see. Reina getting married. Congratulations, Reina. Pompeii 2 so good they made a sequel. Exactly. He saw us posting shorts and he's like, it's over for me. It's never been more over. It's so over. Drama. See, what you don't understand is when I get anxious, if there's too many people or too much attention, I self-sabotage and I'll just disappear until I cull out the people who are mostly temporary and transient. And then we're back to square one. I do it all the time. I've done it my entire art career. Like when sometimes I release stuff and it'd get too popular, I'm like, this stresses me out. Time to go. Whoa, Hayu is tall. That was so funny. He's like, I'm 6 foot. I'm like, there's no way you're 6 foot. You are 5'6". And then on a stream, he's like, yeah, well, I'm like a 5'11". Interesting. Really makes think. Oh, don't forget that he's gonna go from home. He's gone from home for. Oh, don't forget that he's gone from home for a huge chunk of the year, so you don't have to worry about it too much if you hate being around him. That is true. Are you trying to entice me, Tesado? Because now that I think about it, that might be the play. Hayu the main one, and then when he's on deployment, Tesado. You know? That might be the play, low-key. The Bunksy in the crown says, there's God, I'm saved. You know what I mean? He's like, finally, I get something. I will say, it does pop up pretty, like, clearly. So I can, see the messages better. How about I get you a donut-themed unicorn for your birthday and said, sorry, guys, no wedding for me. No wedding for Reina. I think a donut unicorn would be kind of cool. I mean, 5'10" is not short, slightly above average. Just happens to be a lot of tall people in this chat. I know, isn't that wild? That is kind of funny. Poor Hayu Tasato. Me when I'm shitting on Hayu. Poor Hayu. Me when I'm promoting him. Angry. I'm heezing. 5'11" wild. Any plans for another walking scene stream, Chun Chuns? I think that's what fried my PC, Chun Chuns. And long time no see. I think that's what fried my PC. So I'm very, very hesitant. Unless there's like a way I can get some sort of device that can like literally check that it's not going to give off enough electro whatever to fry my next PCs. I would do it. But I think it kind of shocked my PC because the one is in like the shop being fixed essentially, and I had to buy a new one. Does anyone know if it's possible to change the username on YouTube? I believe it is actually possible. It's like your display name is one of them, and then the @ is another one, and you can change it every, I think, 7 or 14 days. The ears are hypnotic. The ears are hypnotic. Thank you. Every time I do the angry, they're attached to my eyebrows. I do like them. Tasato's plan B. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, we saw how that the dental bill just recently bankrupted him. You know, bankrupted him. So it's a little tough out here. It's a little tough out here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Your pet dog doesn't play nice with other dogs. He's territorial. Well, I guess we're gonna have to get you neutered. Doesn't that make dogs less territorial? 6 foot all small people, says Mystic Axe. I'm gonna assume that you might be tall. How tall are you, Mystic Axe? I do ask. Tasato like looks like the puppy needs a muzzle. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You guys gotta behave. Tasato gets to be in the cage. How's the new PC treating you? It's a Mac, so it comes with some like limitations, especially for streaming. But so far, so good. And once Eldritch, which is my other PC, is up and running, I'll be able to use that. So it's kind of like a dual PC setup in a way. I'm 6 foot. I forgot to add the. Okay. Welcome, 6 foot tall man, Mystic Axe. How are you doing today? That's so whack that there's no wedding for you, Reina. Low key. It does, says the bong. I forgot what I said. Guys, I'm doing horrible already. I already forgot what I said. Upset. You would neuter me? Oh, that's what it was. It was the dog stuff. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I mean, you guys get along. I'm 6'2", a nice person? Really? Really? Dear Lord. Giants in chat. What is up with that? The dental bill bankrupted him, so it sounds like he needs a good man. Oh god, maybe the real answers was the Hayu ex Tasatos we met along the way. You know what I mean? Maybe that's the real answer. They can just bond and talk about Gundam all day. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Bunch of short people around. You are so stupid. You are so stupid. Bunch of short people around here. Alright, Tasato, here's your defining moment. I told you to just put it in your username. You did it in Discord, yes, but you didn't do it on YouTube. How tall are you, Tasato? You've been waiting and dying for this question. How tall are you, Tasato? This is 6'7", by the way. There you go. There was your little moment. There you go. Tasato, guys, is 6'7". Congratulations. Tall People Club. Low key. Still 5'2", says Reina. Doing okay? That's good to hear, Mystic. There's a bunch of short people around here. They're just on stilts, low key. At least I'm taller than someone. I'm 5'3". I'm not super tall. Literally Texas #1 saying. Oh yeah, my friend was at, oh yeah, my friend I was at Off-Kai with, I learned, is 6'5", and he was an orphan. Wow. We gotta, okay, so listen here. So my orphan versus your orphan. Let's have them beef them out. Let's see who can do the biggest sob story, you know what I mean? An orphan too, that's so funny. That's crazy. I won't believe it till I see it. Tasato's like 6'7", that. I will say, I was the same way. And then he posted a censored photo of his driver's license. And it says 6'7". And I'm like, damn. Gotcha. Gotcha. We've seen parts, it's wild. And yeah, we low-key have, like from his perspective and stuff like that. It's really funny. Orphan Wars, let's go. Yeah. Battle of the Orphans. You know what I mean? I can deck it out. Tasato, how's your... Alright, you're not going to the gym this week because you are disabled from your teeth. What do you think he's clocking in? Your orphan. So what do you think he's clocking in as far as weight? We gotta see what we're up against here. Isn't just a Gundam show at this point? Isn't that just a Gundam show at this point? A Gundam show? Oh, yeah, because they're so big. And they love Gundam. Or at least Tasato does. Playing Skate 3. That's an old game from what I recall. Please stop the thumb and toe. I can't do this anymore. That was so funny. Basically, the text message I sent your donut besties was a masterpiece, I guess. Ah, are you talking about all the times that you've messaged in here? And how we understand you, Reina? Is that what you're saying? I think Reina is a beautiful artist. Reina can do really good creations. She's really good at, coming up with very interesting sentences. Any good workouts lately, Kayozia in chat? I've been doing alright. The only thing is, like, I usually do, like, night walks outside and stuff like that. But because it's starting to get so hot here in Vegas, good God, it's, like, insufferable to go outside. So it's, like, I'm not walking as much as I usually do. And thus, I'm eating the same. So I'm getting a little thick. Not super thick, but I'm like, I don't like being in this area. So I gotta kick it back into gear again. Orphan Wars is a Gundam show. Exactly. Exactly. He's definitely more heavyset. Man's built like a tree trunk. Oh god. Rasputin Part 2. Sato, what are we gonna do with you? IBO, Iron-Blooded Orphans, my beloved. The Return of the Fluffy Tail. Hi, Stargazer. How are you doing? How are you doing? Alright, BRB, you guys. I gotta go pee. BRB. I have returned. It is so hot in this room, but I'm not in the mood to turn on the AC, I'm not gonna lie. Yep, and the Discord, Reina. Exactly. We always understand you around here, Reina. Don't worry about that. Stay cool there. Yeah, it's insufferably hot. But it's been kind of cool recently. Which is kind of very, very strange because it's giving, it's definitely much giving, global warming. Because it was like in June, like less than 90, and that was wild. You know what I mean? Poor Kayozia, poor Stargazer. Poor Stargazer. Should I hit up an Insta Reel for old time's sake? Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, it's actually, honestly, this next couple of weeks or so is not looking that bad. Yeah, it's not looking that bad. I just remembered I've been drinking, I've been doing pretty good for my caffeine, but then I realized matcha has a lot of caffeine. I'm like, I gotta stop that. Okay, BRB, going to change my username. I see a nice person. See you with your new identity soon. Only 13 full sways of the tail before you came back. I'm glad to know that you were counting. Glad to know. Are you in the Labubu hype train? I am. I got a standard one. I got the sitting series. I think her name is Choo Choo. I think her name is the green one, the green sitting down. I got that one. And then I actually recently found a artist who takes official ones from the Macaron series, cuts them apart, so cuts off their faces and hands and stuff like that, and rebodies them in a custom body. And so he has like a soft, like custom, like gray fur. And he's really cute. And it's so, and the website's really, they have a bunch of these little designs. They're a little pricey though, but you know, that's the Labubu hype. But I think it's worth it because they also take out the eye chips and like paint behind the eyes and stuff like that. He's so cute. He's so cute. Let me see if I can find a picture of him. I gotta get used to putting pictures up here again. Matcha's yummy. It really is. It's saving up to unload on us in August. Ugh, I'm telling you guys, that little Vegas trip is going to be the death of you. I'm not even looking forward to it. I will say, what I usually do is, in the summer, I don't go outside because it's so hot. You know? So it is going to be hell. Alright, let me get my little Labubu guy. Alright, so I can show him select. Right. Airdrop. Let's hopefully I don't do something. We'll see. Someone recently called them manufactured whimsy. Manufactured whimsy. I like that actually. I think they're cute. They got the little goofy faces. All right, let's see. Can I just drag and drop onto the source? I can. All right, give me a second. Whoops. All right. This is my little custom Labubu. I haven't thought of a name for him yet. I sure wish there was an easier way to do this. Not looking forward to the August trip. Rip. I'm just saying. It's going to be hell. The custom one looks so much better. I'd have to agree. See, look at this little guy. Look at him. Isn't this cute? I wanted to do like, I wanted to get a bunch of the, what's it called? The blind boxes. But look how cute he is. You know what I mean? And then I'd do a stream unboxing them. Because like there's like a rare one. That's really cool. But I can't get a hold of the secret boxes. It's insane. Flandra's nemesis. You know what I mean? I had it just in time. I'm not even looking forward to it. I'm just saying. I mean, you'll understand. When you experience it, you'll understand. Because like you go outside. Like, okay, so you know when you're cooking and the oven's at 400 degrees. And then you open the oven. Because it's like, you know, you got to check the food and it blasts the heat at you. That's what it feels like. It feels like an oven. Like, I don't go outside in the summer. Like, you know, I hunker down. That's why, like, what's it called? Lockdown was such a breeze. I'm used to not being outside. You know what I mean? I like the wings. Thank you. He's a cute little guy. It wouldn't feel right if it wasn't hell when I met a demon. That's fair. But yeah, look at the little guy. He's so cute. That's cool. I can just drag and drop that. Or get out of here. Do you want to remove? Yes. There we go. Congrats on the 8.7 subs. 8.7. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Shout out to Reels. Or Shorts or whatever. Bringing in fresh blood. You know, I gotta make a PSA and be like, guys, I'm specifically looking for mentally ill, low confidence individuals with mother problems. If that sounds like you, join the Discord, enjoy the live streams. Yeah, well, yeah, I get it. We're going to enjoy some nice indoor activities. That is true. That is true. But like, again, like going through and like through the hotels and stuff like that. Oh God. Oh God. And I wish I could drink. I wish I could drink. I will say last time me and Crispy were in Vegas, I think it was one. Oh, hello, Crispy's brother, Timma. How are you doing? I think it was like 112 average. It's hell. It's absolutely hell. And it's crazy because like after it gets over 100 degrees, like you can feel the increments of each degree as it gets hotter and hotter and hotter. And so it's like literally like if you're used to like 106, 104 feels like, okay, it's cool. You know what I mean? Last goodbye for good night. Good night, Jace the Ace. I appreciate you coming by again and saying good night. I hope you have a good rest. Howdy, Crispy Cleese, brother. True, it does feel like an oven. Some may call it a particularly warm hug, but to me it's very very oppressive. It's a good way of putting it. It is a very oppressive heat. Oh god, it sucks. I had this problems, but already did, says dog. Hello, dog. a very fitting name. You might be just the person I'm looking for, dog. Me, but no mother problems. LOL, JK. I don't know. From what you were kind of explaining the whole living situation, it kind of felt like a mother problem to me, all things considered. Hello. That is so funny. I wonder how your brother approached you and was like, oh, so there's this blue VTuber. There's this girl who plays as an anime character. Join the Discord. It's like, how do you explain that? You know what I mean? It's just different name now. Oh, a good person? You're now dog. I see. Drinking would have been a blast. All right, now we have to double it and give it to Sato. I would have loved drinking. I would have loved it. Tequila. I just discovered tequila, you guys, and then I got on a medication where I can't be on alcohol anymore. Or excuse me, I can't consume alcohol. But I will say, I gained so much weight when I finished drinking for a birthday party I went to. I gained so much weight. It is I figured out why though. It is because your body, when you're eating and you're drinking at the same time, your body chooses to burn the alcohol first before it burns the food. So it kind of goes into like fat storage relatively quickly. And that's why, again, like a lot of people have that like beer belly. It kind of looks different from a regular fatty stomach. So it makes sense low key, but I will say for the next like week and a half, I felt like garbage. Oh, it's just a nice person. Yeah, Mother Problem is also a Gundam reference. I see. Chaos is best. Thank you for the membership message, my dear Stargazer. I do appreciate it. Mother Problem is also a Gundam reference. Maybe that's why we have so many Gundam fans here. If it's heavy on Mother Problems. That would actually make sense. Virginia Beach and someone would be nice, says Reina. I'd have to agree. Honestly, Crispy told me, Dark Virus told me I had to join because I play Yu-Gi-Oh! That is true. That is true. I forget Dark Virus plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Virus, are you alive? Are you still here? Are you still here, Dark Virus? You are. What deck do you play? Oh, God. Here he goes. In autism heaven. Mama Foes loves tequila. I like your mom. How's your mom doing, by the way? How is she doing with her porcelain floor? Porcelain floor. How is she doing? Gundam fans are everywhere. It seems like it's like a very big series. I've not seen, the only like mecha series I've seen is, what is it called? Code Geass, I think. And then I love Evangelion. Everything is just Gundam reference. I gotta try loading up this game real quick to see how it plays. I don't know if I'm going to play it properly, but it is a very easy game. But I still gotta try it out. She's doing alright. She just got back from a trip to Connecticut. She's in a very good mood. Oh, that sounds good. We love the traveling moments. Alright, let's see if I can figure out this. Oh, let me put on my headphones. Do any of you play Magic the Gathering? I personally don't. But I do know that's a popular... I feel like that's a sweaty thing that a Tasato would definitely subscribe to. If I were to guess. Alright, let me open up Steam. Alright. Feeling charitable. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the membership, dog. I do appreciate it. I was like, what does that mean? She got my sister her fake Birkin. Oh, that was so silly. But thank you, my dear dog. A competition for Tasato. I got a lot of dogs in chat. But thank you, my dear. That's so funny. I don't know. That little... I don't know. I think it's a little silly. You know what I mean? I think it's a tiny bit silly. Alright, let me see. My headphones are connected? Yes, they're connected. Alright, this game that I'm going to test out real quick, it's called Cast and Chill. And it's like a really gorgeous pixel fishing game. It's really, really, really pretty. I'm way too poor for Magic the Gathering. Yeah. Tasato. Alright, let me launch the game. Hold on. I'm struggling. I'm still so bad at all this stuff. Can't be 2 dogs? 2 dogs? I own 6. Alright, that's a good call. I should have multiple dogs. That makes a lot of sense, actually. All right, 20 likes, hype in chat. Guys, can we smash the like button and get 22 likes? Can we do that? Update. All right, give me a sec. I gotta update it. Oh, fishing? Yeah, it's a really pretty game. Marine says. I love all these words that I do not know at all. We're gonna need a dog simulator for the future. That is true. Tasato, re-upping his membership. Thank you for being a member for 6 months, my dear Tasato. The number one dog. Oh god. We're gonna have like a hierarchy. Omegaverse. That's what this is gonna turn into. Alright, play. We're gonna have a hierarchy. Alright, let's see here. Alright, can you guys hear that game? I don't think so. Hold on. Alright. Where's Jeff? That's a good question. Clear model only. Alright, let's try this. I love how the background. Kayo's dog walking business. Agreed. Okay, let's try to add a source. Jeff was right all along. He really was. Alright. How do I... Mac operating system screen capture. Something that tells me that might not be it. But let's find out. Oh, yep, that's definitely not it. Damn. Alright, so it's not screen capture. Wait, maybe it is screen capture. Is stream buffering for you guys? I don't know. Kayozia.store for all your charm needs. Thank you, Dark Virus. Thank you. No personal information there, at least I think. Thank God. Yeah, I'm trying to see. I'm not seeing anything. Other than like the YouTube error. Alright. Alright, close you guys. Like, I wish there was a way I could close. Like, I could stop streaming. You know what I mean? And that way I don't have to pop this up. You know what I mean? Me patiently waiting for Stella to stream again, but then you came home. Yay! I can't hear or see any game. Okay. Studio mode. What does that mean? Is that a thing? So if I press that, that's what happens? Wait a minute. I don't know what the hell that was. Yes? Alright, can you guys see the stream? Oh, can you... Okay. Oh. I think this is it. Okay, properties. Display capture. Yeah, okay, so it automatically did my display capture right away. That's so funny. Window capture. Okay. Alright, off studio mode. We got this. And you can hear the audio, right? Did anyone buy the new Elden Ring? Me, personally, no. Alright, let's put you up here. Nice! Shout out to Stella! I was like, man, that'd be so convenient. I'm over here, like, sweating. Oh, that's gonna... That just made my life so much easier. Oh god, I've been like sweating every single time I like open up a new screen. I'm like, I'm gonna dox myself. But I think on this Mac so far, I've had no personal information, I think. Maybe. So I think it should be good. Alright, we're gonna try this out. You guys can hear it, I'm assuming. There we go. Block. There we go. Alright. Get well soon, Stellaris. Poor Chaos is in the VOD. The void. Switch back to the old scene, then open studio mode. The old scene. Now I see and hear it? Okay. Alright. Alright, let's lock you. Alright, is audio too loud? Let's see. Yay, Tasato's in this game. He is, right here. Tasato. Yeah, this is a really, really pretty game. Alright, let me take this. I had a little pixel filter I wanted to put on. Hold on. I don't like that you can see my mouse. I don't like that. I'm not gonna lie. This is looking like a Bob Ross painting. This is a gorgeous game. You guys will soon find. Alright. Where's my little... Oh, God. I forgot the model lock. Alright. We'll do it right around... that should be good. Model lock. Alright, where's my little specials... filter? Me and my wife out fishing, says Tasato. Alright. Maybe it's... Where is the one where it's like visual effects? There we go. Alright, I want to turn it on. Wait a minute. Selected effects. Okay, turn it on. Sorry, guys. Give Stella Fos a donut. Oh, activate. There we go. Wait a second. Hold on. There we go. Ta-da! I don't know if I like that. But it kind of makes me look like I'm in the game. It also blurs my features. I'm not sure. I love the bird sounds. Yeah, it's a really pretty game. I kind of like it. But I can't tell. Hold on. Alright, get out of here. Maybe if I zoom in a little bit better. Hold on. There we go. My tail gets in the way. I'm struggling out here. Alright, there we go. Alright, let me try out this game. Alright, I'm locked. Alright. There's so many fun pixel effect in Vtube Studio. They really are. They're really cool. I like to see it move around. And if capture cursor isn't offered, you should be able to change the capture mode and they'll let you turn off the cursor. Alright. I'm assuming I can do that in properties. Let's see. Oh, show cursor. Look at Stella. Saving the day. Shout out to Stella the veteran. You know what I mean? Alright. Let's just sit back, relax, and listen to birds, guys. We're gonna be casting and chilling at the same time. Unbelievable. Alright. I'll skip the model over just a tiny bit more. There we go. I'm here to support. Thank you, my dear. I need it. But I have to pee again. Alright, BRB, you guys. Sorry, guys. I'm absolutely cooking. I had to go turn on the AC. Alright, where's my little chat? I think the audio is pretty good, all things considered. Alright, where'd chat go? There we go. I think it's funny how the VTuber model just zones out. Yeah, I've never had, and I do not have a BRB screen. So, that is what you get. You're nice frozen. Alright, let's try out this little game. It's a fun little pixel game. Let's see, I'll put this right here. There we go. And you just take it easy. Alright, let's see though. Did it start? Hold on. Let's see. Well, have we started? Off to a great start. Bigo live app on the live stream, and there's a letter local investing bank ad. Black screen of death says right now. I see. I'm having a little piece of ginger candy that's orange flavored. I go to sleep. Have a good night, y'all. Good night, Wilpen. I appreciate you being here. Alright. How do I start the game? It's not in idle mode. But I can't use the controls. All years over to the right. I love those ginger chews. Yeah, they're really good. I forget where I was, but I had one in my purse because I saw someone giving away for the free at the store. You know what I mean? Like, you know when you go to a receptionist desk? I I really have no clue though. Oh, there we go. I was going the wrong direction. Alright, alright, hold on. There we go. This makes it look prettier. There we go. Maybe BMT? BMT? What does that mean? Yeah, I thought this game was real pretty. Change rod and lure. Oh, BMT as in movement? Oh, I don't know what that means. Best for threading shad, bluegill, sunfish. Alright. It's just what I saw on the screen for a second. Oh, I see. Shout out to fishing. OMG, a duck, yeah. Man, I haven't streamed in forever. Good God. It is so hot in here for some reason. Give me a second. There we go. Dude, it really is. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna test this out. I'm like, oh, I'm not really in the mood to like exactly play, but I'm like, oh, that's interesting, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know much about fishing, which makes me feel like a failure. I'm an Oregonian. An Oregonian. I know a little bit about fishing when I was in Tennessee. I fish there every now and then. I'm an expert fisher so far, as you can see. Have you ever fished in real life? I have. Oh. This guy's kind of hard. There we go. Nice smallmouth bass. You know, funny enough, how I found this game is DSP played it. And he said he really liked the game. Sorry, I'm not trying to, like, get my mouth noise all in the microphone. He said he really liked the game, but he's like, I didn't get any support during this game, so I'm not going to play it anymore. And I think the devs even went as far as to, like, do something special for him. And he just was like, no. Nobody gave me any money when I played this game. I'm late to the party. Hi, Crispy Clee. Your brother is here. How are you doing? I'm just testing out this this game and seeing how everything works. And so far, so good, all things considered. It's better to fish during spring in Texas based on experience. I see. Gives Crispy Clean a donut. Man, with streaming, there's a lot of multitasking that gets involved. There we go. Glad to be here finally. Yeah. I'm not as energized as I usually am. I'm a little tired. I was having... My Mac would not for the life of me detect my VT, my vocal transformer for my audio interface, whatever. And it was so stressful, I got a migraine. Good to have you here, my dude, says the bunk user. Agreed. Only fish once in my life. Was told we would release the fish I caught. Spoilers, we didn't. See, the problem with that is I tried doing the release thing, but I just ended up like butchering the fish. And I was like, I know for a fact as an adult, that fish did not survive. You know what I mean? Once I let it back out into the water. Alright, let me make my model a tiny bit smaller. I realize I'm interrupting this guy. Whoopsie. There we go. You know what I mean? Because like when you release it, like one time it's like the fishing hook went through the gills and just like slaughtered the fish. I'm like, you sent him back out into the water. That's fine though. Steam Decks are so peak? A Steam Deck? That little game console thing? Poor fish, you know what I mean? You know what I mean when you accidentally slaughter an animal as a kid? You don't really understand like the severity of your actions. I never really did catch and release fishing after that ever again. Only been fishing a New Horizon from Animal Crossing where caught sharks are legal. I see, Raina. I've been deep sea fishing, actually. My dad took me there one time. That was a lot of fun because someone caught like a little baby shark. I do like deep sea fishing. My brother, however, funny enough, my brother was extremely seasick. And it's kind of funny because like motion sickness and seasickness are very close. But I've never been seasick in my entire life. No, Stream Deck. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Stream Deck. Yeah, I love them a lot. But I didn't use I use like that VT TAC 4. But yeah, I love my Stream Deck. It's very convenient. Excuse me, fishies. How is the fish audio? Like the game audio? It's not too loud. I kind of like it. Fishing can be really relaxing and nice. It really is. As I get older, I'm turning into an old head. I really enjoy the like really like take it easy thing. Like guys, I want to get up in the morning, get in a recliner, a rocking chair, and just drink my coffee. You know, watch the sunrise. I do say I do appreciate that as I get older. I start, it sounds corny. I start to appreciate the little things. You know what I mean? I think I fixed my microphone so I can do that condescending voice again. I did miss it. Where it's like, actually. Which, never mind, I forgot what I was gonna say. That is such a vibe. Yeah, it really is. You're just taking it easy. I used to watch a shark fishing contest in Rhode Island. They'd bring massive tunas. The smell was awful. You know, you have to like be like, it's an acquired like smell. Okay, why is there no fishies? Maybe I'm not using the right bait. Yeah, fish is a very particular thing. Alright. Okay, I don't even know what this is. Alright, let's try this. That sounds so nice. Oh, Stella's voice. Yeah, you know what I mean? Alright, maybe I was using the wrong lure. Oh, there we go. I think it was. Excuse me. There we go. My goal in life is to buy a rowboat, row to the middle of a lake where the sun is rising, and just lay there and look at the sky, the water, take me wherever. Yeah, that does sound like a lot of fun, actually. A slightly bit stressful, but a lot of fun. Alright, what am I clicking on? There we go. Oh, if I go super high, it toggles on some sort of like, okay, this is how you do it. Okay, wait a minute. When there were like 30 giant tunas and sharks being brought, the smell is oppressive. That is true. You have to have like an acquired smell for it. I kind of like the smell of like fish. Okay, so this one I guess just doesn't go very deep. The bobber. That makes sense because of the bobber. Stella is better at voice impressions than you. Raina holds no punches. Raina said Stella bodies Kayozia. Wow. Maybe that hurt my feelings a little bit, Raina. I try to do my voice impressions the best I can. Best I can. Stella does do a solid... What is it, Lois? Yeah, Lois impression. The fact that you got my head enough that I even use that voice for myself. I know, that's so funny. That is so funny. I already smell the shark and tuna since I live on the coast. I think it smells good. It smells very nostalgic for me because my dad was an islander. So we ate a lot of fish growing up, so it always reminds me of that. Alright. So I don't know why I'm not catching any fish. Maybe I'm out of bait. Okay. How would I know? I'm sorry, Kami Oshi, I didn't mean it that way. Raina puts in the reminder. The positioning, however. Raina said, it's okay, though. You're still my number one. PETA, the horse is here. Yeah, that's so funny. You're really good at that. I'm trying to get good Gee Murin impression down most recently. See, I've never watched any of their streams, so I don't really know what they sound like. Alright, I think this is the little coast. Alright. What am I doing? See, I think I'm a little too brain dead for these types of games. How do I know what bait I have? You know what I mean? Forgot how much I love the way you say nostalgia. Whatever. Nostalgia. You need a bigger rod. Alright, I need a bigger rod. Alright, let's see. Line length. Oh, is this my current rod? Okay, well, either way. Alright. Rod strength. Alright, cool, look at that. I think that's how you do it. Get in the car? Car? Get in the car. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't even know what I did. Did I buy bait? I don't even know if I'm buying bait. I don't even know if I have to have bait here. Like, I don't know if it's like some of those games where it's like the bait is just like limitless. I don't know if that's the case or what. Nostalgia? Nostalgia. I don't know. That's how I don't know. That's how I guess I found out recently that is not how you say it. And I was incredibly made fun of course, by my lovely chatters who I care about so much. Alright, how do I fishy? There we go. 2 hours later, we be chat maxing tonight, says Raina. Raina, that was so cute that you said like other people are confused by your chats, but we understand. We do. We understand Raina around here. Oh, look at that. A beautiful fish. Beautiful catch. But isn't it such a pretty game? It's a little indie developer and everything. Kayozia is pronouncing the secret second L in nostalgia. No, yeah, that's true. You guys are mean to me. I had a sudden urge to go back in the fishing. Yeah, I know, low key. It's so relaxing. But yeah, look how pretty this game is. Like when you go underwater. It's a beautiful game. This is phenomenal. I'm like, it really is. I know. It was so funny. DSP of all people. I was like, wow, this is a beautiful game. I'm so happy I found this community. I'm glad you're here. Dog, I'm really glad you're here. What is it, like deployed gumball? It's like pronouncing sherbert with a second R. Interesting. Oh, I think you can only hold 3 fish at a time. Oh! Okay, thank you. That makes sense. Okay, let's see how many. Military service gumball. There we go, that's correct. Alright, how many fish do I have? How would I know? Well, Gotcha. Gotcha. I want to go there and lay on a rock and just exist. That sounds really nice. I like laying out in the grass. I will say, guys, I know it's corny, but we have to go back to touching the grass, okay? We need to return to our roots. Go outside, get a little towel. You might get a little itchy because of grass. And just go lay out there, you know what I mean? Look at that. Okay, okay, okay. So I can catch one more. Nice. I'm actually planning on doing Navy. Welcome to Donut Tosh. She's a wild pop. Thank you. Thank you for the membership, my dear. Thank you so much. Joining the Navy? Are you man? I recommend it for men. I don't really recommend the military for women. But it can be fun, you know? The difference between egg-based batters and flour-based batters, says Raina. Okay, okay. I see where you're going with that one. I say it with 2 R's, and Europeans I know get mad. The sherbert. The grass in California was so soft. Oh yeah, the Bermuda grass in what's it called? Florida, gross. Alright, look at this. I got this, guys. I guess I accidentally selected... You could select different dogs. And I guess I selected the default. I did not mean to do that. So we have a golden retriever. Maybe I'll go outside more in the fall. Yeah. If not the fall, then like do it in the evening and stuff like that. Where it's like less cool. Like that's what I've been trying to do recently. Early mornings. I've been doing walks at like 4 or 5. And that's been not too bad. Oh, you can pet the dog. That's kind of cool. Fishing gamer. Exactly. Oh, that's a good dog. I mean, but you could exchange it for a cat, technically. You know, I'm a man, yes. Then I recommend the military for you. And thank you again, my dear, a wild pav. I like water. Oh, I never went on a ship. My friend, he's also in the military. His name is Hayu. He pops in here all the time. He got on a ship. I never was on a ship. Ha 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 ha. I cannot imagine hot racking, I think they called it, in the military. It's where when you're on a ship there's only a limited amount of bunker beds to sleep in. So they're not going to have a bed for everybody on the ship. So you share a tiny little bunker, a tiny little bed with someone else. So while they're working and you're asleep, you're in the bed. But then as soon as the shifts shift over, you take over the bed. And so the bed remains hot 24/7 from body heat, which is disgusting. Hot rack. There we go. There we go. I luckily didn't have to do that. That sounds like an unsanitary nightmare. That's unfortunate. I know. I wonder if Hayu ever had to do it. Because he's an officer and he gets the little special privileges. Whatever. And if you're higher ranking, you don't have to deal with that nonsense. Turn it back from the Bermuda Triangle? Question mark, Reina. That was such a cute... I will say, Stella, I really appreciate you doing that. I love that little artist, Saika. And I appreciate you supporting him by getting a model done with him. The poor guy. He does a great job. That was so sweet of you to do that for Turnip. Ornip. Yes, she's back. Ornip is back. Ornip is a Gundam lover. From what I recall. We're not getting any bites here. Turnip was super into the art, and I was like, yeah, that was such a kind thing to do. On top of that, he's so insanely priced well. You know what I mean? Alright, I'm getting no guys over here. Turnip's model came out great. Yeah. It's very, very cute. I was like, oh, you know, we could do that for Tasato. We can give Tasato a model. But then I was like, I don't think Tasato would look the greatest. Like I said, Tasato, I still have that Chips model you can use. Can you imagine? I think that'd be funny. Turnip is awesome. Yeah, for real. He made the model that, yeah, he's always done that. He's always done that. He's always made the model and rigged it in a day. It is so funny. Oh, look at this one. I got it. Oh, yeah, buddy. Easy clap. Easy clap. One fish. It's tough out here. This is a good game. It's very easy. All right, let me move my mouse out the way. Hold on. It's very easy. You click the button. You get the fish. A good time. Tasato is a floating green circle with a white T. Low key. The artist is insanely efficient for the quality. It really is. He really is a good job. I have a ton of virgin summer drinks for Turnip to try, says Reina. Alright, let's anchor. Alright, let's do this one. Let's right here. I saw a clip of the model reveal on Stella's Twitter. They did a great job. Yeah, for real. Sato, you can be Chips if you want. He was like, I can do this in 2 weeks. Next day, you know what I mean? Artists always blow my mind. Oh, and then on top of that specific artist is a phone. Insane. A phone artist too. Absolutely. Stop reeling when the fish is fighting hard. Alright, good to know. Just absolutely blast people at the war. Hello, Hayu. What is this Bob Ross like experience? We're playing Cast and Chill. Oh, I should probably put that in the... Hold on. Alright, this is when it's fighting hard. Ah. Look at that. Because I bet... Again, like, this is a small little developer. So I bet that'd be helpful if, it's easier to find the game. Nice! Alright, let me see if I can, edit. Oh, hi, Hayu? Oh, did you ever have to, hot rack on a ship? What is your sleeping situation, Hayu, when you're on a ship? I don't have my glasses on, you can see me squinting. Games, there we go. I don't remember how to do games. Streaming language. It's giving Bob Ross, low key. Alright, I see the tags. Language, recording date, licenses. Well, I was gonna put the... Show that. Squinting is hilarious. Customization, maybe? Nope. Man, I thought that you could change the category for the game. Oh, entertainment. There we go. Gaming. There we go. Cast. In chill. All right, I think it worked. Perfect. Ta-da! Easy clap. Basically, banana, split, dirty soda, just root beer, strawberry, and vanilla bean, cold foam with mocha sauce. That sounds amazing, Raina. That sounds incredible. God, no, unless you're an E5. God, no. You would never catch me. You would never catch me, hot racking. Get out of here. This is what, listen here. I stand for all the enlisted people. I have to harass you because it's what you deserve as an officer. Unless you're E5 or junior, most likely to be in a submarine, you're not hot racking. I see. I see. Me when I don't finish. Lock it up. Read the full text. I did. You're not hot racking. All right. Well, I didn't ask. How about that? How about that? How do I anchor? She's Raina. That sounds good. That sounds really good. You know what I mean? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. I just saw the anchor. Alright. Alright. I pet the dog. Ask Caillou if we has. I didn't do anything. I wasn't here. Whose side are you on? Okay, it says I have to go this way. Okay. Let's go. Frankly, I doubt even the E5's hot racks on subs. I see. I'm most likely gonna... Did you ever go on a sub? I heard the hazard pay is fantastic. Oh, I would die. I would die. I could not be in a sub. Oh, maybe I just overfished the area. I don't even know what's going on. Either way, it's fun. Subs suck? Have you been on one? You couldn't pay me enough? You know what I mean? That's kind of terrifying. Alright, rods. Alright, how do I get bait? Licenses? Oh yeah, you can unlock different areas too, so you get the quote-unquote license. Alright, hooks and lure. You need a bigger rod. Alright. Long time no see! Have you been... LT Regenerous? Working hard? Hopefully. I appreciate your pointless comments. I really do. How are you doing? I've been doing alright. I fried my PC. So, how to get another one? What does this button do? This is such a pretty game. Alright, let's get out of here. Back to fishing. Why is this game actually the cutest? Isn't it? And it's just so simple and so pretty. They offered to put me on a sub when I was picking my job. I said no. You know what I mean? If I was suicidal, yes, I would choose submarine orders. However, I am not, you know? So I'm like, I'd never even think about it. You need a bigger rod? How do you get bait? I am the bait professional. I am the bait professional. It's a skill at this point, you know it. Same here, a little work. 12 hours today, gotta go to bed here soon. I need a new laptop, but shit's expensive. It really is. It really is. Ooh. Alright, let's take this. It's getting tough out here, guys. I'm starting to sweat already. Thank God, I can finally feel the AC. I was sweating before. Alright, come on, come on. Am I the master bait? You know, funny enough, I thought you didn't say, I thought you didn't say the, I do it properly, the full thing, but, gotcha, I guess. Bait master Kayozia. Listen here. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? I have to provoke you people. I don't think you guys understand. Alright, where's the... anchor, there we go. What does anchor even do? I don't even know why I'm like waiting for the anchor anyway. Go to bed, good night, Chaos, and don't touch. Be nice to Chaos and others. Exactly. You guys need to be nice to me. I would never be mean to you guys. I like Stargazer. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, we got another fishy. I could say something, but I won't, says T. Regenerous. Every time I hear a joke similar to that, I think of my old friend from high school whose last name was Bates. We always joked that you need to get rich and have a butler to call him Master Bates. That's actually a pretty good one. Alright, okay. Switch up the rod. Let's do this guy. She needs content, that's why we're here. Exactly. When you can't like yap into the void like Stella can. You gotta start provoking people, you know what I mean? It's I think it's pretty understandable. Yeah, this is a pretty game. The Masturbator. Alright, I think I'm gonna switch this one out though. I don't like that. I like it when it goes deeper. Yapping into the void is hard. Stella is the blueprint for that. Stella has got this down to a T. Stella could talk to a brick wall. Is a very, very impressive skill. Chat should be clipping, said Raina. Unfortunately, Raina, a lot of my chat, like Debunked, Tasato, That One Leaf, Citations, JK, everyone else, they don't want to see me thrive, Raina, so they don't do clips. They're like, I don't want this bitch to get any more popular because my chats are not going to be read, if that is the case. Alright, let's try this again. I'm not doing very good over here. I think Skella's a schizo. It's possible. Stella believes in ghosts, so I'd have to agree with you. Low-key. That's what I said. Great minds think alike. It's also an official Star Wars character, Jedi Master Bates. Really? Can't tell if you're pulling my leg or not. I'm too lazy to do clips. You are lazy because you're an officer. Like, you don't need to tell me. Like, I just know. Mad lazy. You're so used to things being just handed to you as an officer. Disgusting. Aw, dang. Stop reeling when the fish is too gone. Go, fighting hard. I pretty much do talk to a brick wall. I will yap and yap when no one's even there. It's a skill. It's definitely a skill. You know what I mean? Because, like, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. Like, when it's too quiet, I'm like, alright. I've got a list of punching bags I can work with here. But definitely say, Stella, you probably should do some clips and stuff like that. It's corny and it's cringe, but once you get over it, it's a pretty good thing to do. Kayozia road to 10K. I'd like to get 100K one day, you guys. I don't think I'm very, I don't know if I'm entertaining enough for 100K. Oops! Oh, fuck. I was messing with my, microphone. Hold on. Yes! Oh, yeah. Alright, now I can go turn on my fishies. But I think that'd be cool. I just want the silver plaque. Once I get the silver plaque, you guys, you'll never see me again. You will never see me again. E3, you mean a straight up seaman? Shout out to the seamen in the military. Shout out to all the seamen. Alright. Oh, nice. We're doing pretty good over here. What's the name of this game? It's called Cast and Chill. Is what the name of this game is. Let me actually change the title. Let's see. Playing Cast and Chill. A gorgeous... Oh, I can't spell gorgeous. Fishing game. Alright. Salty Seaman. How do you spell gorgeous? There we go. Alright, back to business. I used to do clips on Twitch. I have to get on and actually post them to YouTube. Why did this pop up? What is going on? Alright. How did that... Hold on, give me a second. Let's see. Item settings. Remove all items from scene. I must have set that as a toggle somewhere. And I clearly have forgotten. But yeah, I've never personally watched a single clip on, Twitch. I've not watched a single clip. Like, at least on, like, Instagram every now and then. And then, on YouTube. Sorry, I was going the wrong direction, guys. What the heck is the baker? You know what I mean? I was, like, testing out different things. I'm like, okay, well... TY, thank you, Kay. Hello, Pedro, how are you doing? Alright, let's do this right here. Cake day, you know? Tea party at the lake? That sounds really good. Guys, I have a very bad sugar addiction. I gotta stop it. I would love to eat sugar. Gonna go to sleep now? Good night, dog. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate it. I look at clips on Twitch only ever to see what a streamer is like and understand their vibes. I don't even do that. I just... Uh-oh. Why am I frozen? Interesting. I wonder what could have caused that. Oh, not literally. Oh, okay. I thought you were actually going to sleep. Bro, y'all don't know about the old cake and fishing combo? Ew, I don't know about that. I love cakes, however. I just look through their past stream and kind of like sift through the stream for when I want to check and see what a streamer is all like. Alright. Oh, there we go. Oh. Easy clap. Just kidding. Okay. Thanks for the good night, though. While you're here, here's a good night. Nice. I'm off to bed as well. F this heat wave in Indiana. This sounds moist. But I appreciate being here, T. Reginorus. Alright, let's go. I still don't understand why sometimes it shows the anchor, and then sometimes it just shows the fish. I've relied fully on clip channels and shorts on YouTube. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It makes sense because, like, you know, streaming, it's like you have to have like a lot of time on your hands to watch streamers. Where's Sasato? Insomnia kind of interferes with sleep. Yeah. I completely understand. When I got on this medication, it was really hard to sleep. I was getting only like 4 hours of sleep. Alright, excuse me. Oh, he got away. Damn. Damn. Lure? What is this? Oh, I guess that's how I would change rods if I had other rods. That's fair. I will say I am getting a tiny bit tired. It is 8:30 for me. I've been staying up a little bit later recently. I realized that if I was kind of forcing myself to go to bed at a certain time. And I don't think that was like my natural to my circadian rhythm or whatever. And now what I just do is I just go to sleep when I'm tired. You know what I mean? And ever since just going to bed when I'm tired, I've been getting way better sleep instead of trying to force myself asleep at like a certain time. Because I think I'm naturally like a, what's it called? Well, these guys are getting tough. I think I'm naturally, like kind of like a night person, all things considered. Because around like 5, I get like a second wind. You know what I mean? The problem is I'm tired all the time. You might not be getting proper sleep. That's usually the case. I don't get proper sleep and I am tired all the time. Night owls, let's go low key. All right, we got to get this guy. It's getting tough out here. There we go. Nice. I sleep 24/7. I get like a lot of like adrenaline and anxiety. So it's like I pop up and I'm like super awake. Like it's hard when I wake up in the morning to go back to sleep if it's like in a proper time to be awake. I work nights usually, but summers are day shift. I do miss working night shift, especially in the military. That was kind of nice. But yeah, I think I was mostly on night shift actually. I think that night and mid shift. I'm just eating to survive again because I'm bored. Is that a question, Raina? That's a good question. I think I might be a little hungry. I have hummus. I have hummus in the fridge. I think I will consume. I do though. I haven't really decided exactly how I want to do it. But I think I do want to do more YouTube videos again. Those were kind of fun, low-key, but I just need to find, like, a good niche. Like, a repetitive thing I could do, you know what I mean? Most productive at like 5 a.m. I like getting up early in the morning. That's the problem, though. I really do like it. Like, it's so quiet and nice. So I do enjoy that. New biggest catch. Nice. All right, let's go. Shout out to Dank Boy playing Persona 5 the Phantom X. La Boo Boo reviews. But the thing is, like, they're so hard to find that I don't have very many. I only have 2. You know what I mean? Is hummus good? It's fantastic. It really is. I have a garlic hummus in the fridge and a pine nut one. Working on things at night feels so better. The world's most quiet. Yeah, you know what? I completely agree with you. It just feels so peaceful. Like, I feel like I don't have to, like, interact with people. So it's like, it almost reduces anxiety. Alright, we got money now. Alright. You need a bigger rod. Oh, look. We got it. And now we got $17 though, however. Oh, God. This is a grinding game. Hello there. Hello, Jamin McCurley. How are you doing? We're playing this really pretty little fishing game. I'm kind of hungry too, Dark Virus. I'll behave. Well, true for me. I don't know about others and remember my unhealthy relationship with food and drinks. I do remember that, Reina. Is it getting to be a little bit better at all? Because I know for me personally... Wait, am I even using my new rod? Often when I'm really, really stressed, I turn to food to make me feel better. And it's very unhealthy in a scheme that I never kind of come up with happiness on my own. You know, so to rely on something so externally is not the best. All right. Rod. There we go. Nice. I think we got the better rod. Doing good. It's been a while. I know. I fried my PC and I had to buy another one. Absolutely wild. Glad I'm not the only one who does that. Coping to eat food? I do that. I used to be a really, I used to be like a real big binger. And I was like a little obese. I had the whole, childhood obesity. So it sucks, because like whenever things were out of my control, I'd just mow the pantry. I love cereal. Cereal's great. Behaving, boo. Are you behaving though? Are you behaving? Let's go. How does Bunk still have that crown somehow? That's so funny. Just some like pictures or whatever. We love stress eating. Low key. Low key. Like think about it. Nothing feels as good. And when you're sad and you like eat something. Nothing can beat it. Nothing. Nothing at all. I used to snack when I was just bored just because I felt like, yeah. I've gotten into that habit a little bit again. And so I'm trying to like, correct it. I'm like, I'm not even hungry and I'm just eating. I'm like, why am I doing this? I love me a cheesecake. Guys, what's your favorite cake? Red velvet's really good. German chocolate cake's really good. Return the dog when your storage is full. Alright, let's go. Nothing else to do. Might as well eat this loaf of bread. Why not? Mine as well. Mine as well. It's like, why not? Stella has the same amount of points. Oh. That's so funny. So 2 people have... Oh, wait, never mind. I was blind for a second. Belay my last. It's the system. Snacking and boredom's another big problem for me. I chew gum to help. Yeah, like sucking on candy and stuff like that. Oh, recently what's really helped me is sugar-free popsicles. Those have really helped me kind of like curb my appetite, and I'll probably have one after a stream. So it's like they're only like 30 calories for like and 0 sugar. For a nice little snack. How do you get more XP? I keep collecting every time I buy a fish. I sell it, I get coins, and then the coins I can get more like higher equipment and stuff. I think that's how it works. Did we lose Tasato, you guys? Tasato, are you still here? I'm gonna kill him if he fell asleep. I see tortillas by themselves. I used to do that too. And then like it got mad sloppy. And I just put like cheese on it and just microwave it. You know what I mean? XP in chat just sending me 3 messages. Oh. How do you get more XP? I thought you were talking about the game. Tasato, wow. Tasato may have left us, you guys. Wow, 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 wow. Kayozia.store and Kayozia TikTok, says Dark Virus. $2. Thank you so much, my dear. I do appreciate it. Wow, guys, we may have lost Tasato. It is kind of his bedtime. I would eat the tortillas with hummus. That is good. That is super good. Oh, so good. No still grandma part, but fine. Oh, that sounds really good. He may be asleep. Did he fall asleep with a stream on? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Either that. Might be in the shower. Your voice was too soothing, Bram. He's like, it's been so long, he passed out. He never thought he'd hear from me again. Excuse me, Mr. Fish. Hold to reel in. Okay. Free watch hours, just saying. That is true. That is true. He got all 4 of his wisdom teeth taken out recently. It seems like he did. Low-key, that's so cute. Low-key. Hold to let out line. Alright. Jig or retrieve. Suspend bait. Alright, let's try this one. I need to get mine out? Your wisdom teeth? I have, like, I got 2 of them taken out, but I didn't get the other 2 on the other side. I guess if they grow in fine, I'm just gonna leave them, you know what I mean? Look at the little fishies. But he got all 4 of his taken out at once. And he says the pain's been kind of bad for him. I'm kind of glad I got mine over with. Yeah, like, mine are not really a problem. Like, my mom still had hers. But the problem, what happened is in the military, they took out only one of my wisdom teeth. And if you don't know, unless your tooth has a tooth that will clamp down to like, you know, like when you put 2 teeth together, it'll just keep growing until it falls out. So I didn't have something to stop the other tooth, because there was a bottom one that was missing. And, literally my tooth was starting to grow past my, like, teeth line. And then they had to take out that one. And so that's why I, only have wisdom teeth, 2 on one side. Mine are barely showing. I'm already 18. They're already showing? Wow, they came a little bit later for me. But mine erupted. I think, Sato, 2 of his bottom ones were, like, the ones where it's, like, they're parallel. It was really, really funny. I'm getting no fish over here. Wait, I want giant teeth? Why not? And then my dentist, when he took out my, wisdom tooth, the one that was growing too far, he just literally ripped it out and didn't even stitch it up. Because I guess that's just, like, how it works. Crazy. Interesting. Yeah, it's really interesting, actually. I have one that's erupted, another partial eruption. Yeah, I think my my back top is erupting. And it seems like it's gonna come in really clearly. But my bottom one supposedly is wrapped around a root. So I'm a little afraid of I might just leave them there. Ooh. Oh, damn it. I thought that was a good fishy. I just had one. I only just had a wisdom tooth show up this year. Wow, only recently. Wow. The worst part is when it would be like partially erupted, and it's like it adds this like weird skin flap that's like not like attached to your body, so you can't really like rip it out. But it just kind of like gets in the way. That sucks. That sucks. Use a smaller rod if your target is spooked. This is tough stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm gonna have to call it a stream. I'm tired. It's 8:39. I'm not used to staying up yet. I'm not gonna lie. I had a stressful day. Like I said, I was trying to do this audio thing. Losing my damn mind. Let me zoom in. But I like how, hold on. I think I can do idle mode with this thing. Or it's just like a pretty background. cool? This is a pretty game. Hold on. When do wisdom teeth come out? Oh, come in? It depends on your age, really. A little sleep time? Yeah, I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired, you guys. I like the pixel effect of my model. Imagine if I played the game like this. That'd be kind of funny. I'm 2 hours ahead. Yeah, it's 8 here. I'm happy you streamed. Thank you. What is going on here? Anyway, I don't know what's going on in the background. Oh, that went well, though. Welcome back. Oh, God. The stress and turmoil of streaming. I'm enlightened once again by being here today. Good Lord. I'll figure it out. But anyway, you guys. I will see you in the Discord. I don't know when I'm streaming next, but I do need to start coloring and stuff like that. Good night.